you're looking at this and you're going, that ain't TEW 2020, you're correct, because this is TEW 2020. This is a document listing all my plans. Because I decided I want to do a 1997 save, and I want to think it out, and I want it to be all professional. So I've properly written out my plans. So what we have here, this is the first episode of Raw that we'll be running tonight. I don't know if this will be enough time-wise. I'll need to kind of work it out as I go. Oh, I need to finish writing that. So, my current plan is we open the show with Brett, says he's going to win the Rumble. Out comes Austin. He's like, I'm going to win the Rumble. Oh, hell yeah. And then everyone's like, bah, except Austin's a heel at this point, so no one's that excited. We've got a Bulldog and Owen promo saying that, like, no other teams in the world is on their level as a team. You know, like, they're the best ever. This is foreshadowing. British Bulldog has a match with Flash Funk. He beats him. After the match, out comes Farouk. At this point, Farouk's got the Nation of Domination. That's him, Crush, JC Ice, Wolfie D. Is that everyone? Or is there another member? Clarence Mason. So Farouk comes out and he's trying to recruit Flash Funk into the Nation. Flash Funk goes, no, because you guys are mean. No, Savio's not in it yet, Turtle. Spoilers for real life. But he says no, and they start beating him up, and then who makes the save? Ahmed Johnson. He's got like a 2x4 and he's waving it about like a madman. We have Paul Bearer cut a promo where he promises to kill his creation. My creation! I don't know why Paul Bearer is Vince McMahon, but he's like, he's like, I'm gonna, get rid of the Undertaker once and for all. Because at this point, Paul Bearer had betrayed the Undertaker at the Boiler Room Brawl, which is, I think, is that SummerSlam? Yeah, do you guys not remember Ahmed Johnson in my chat? Do you guys not remember Ahmed Johnson just had a thing where he would come out with 2x4s for a while? Like, they tried to make it a thing. Like, in the match at WrestleMania 13 with the Road Warriors, he comes out with a 2x4 in that. It's really weird. Triple H flirts with Marlena backside. He flirts with Marlena's backside. and the rest of her. I meant to say backstage. Oh, Christ. So, like, that's getting that storyline going. Next week, the announcers say we'll see the Godwins versus Hart and Bulldog for the tag titles, because I'm setting myself a very special challenge in this. I'm going to activate, not for the first show, because of the way the game works, but there's a feature I don't normally use in TEW, which I'm going to use. Where is it? Here it is. And we are going to be using mandatory event pre-booking and pre-booking bonuses, and we will be doing TV, but we can't do it for the first episode because we obviously can't pre-book anything the day of the show. So if we do it today, we'll just get, you didn't pre-book anything. So I'm not turning that on until tomorrow in game. But yeah, let's quickly run through the rest of our card. So we have Goldust versus Diesel. Wink. And Goldust goes over after the match. Out comes Triple H, and he's like, oh, why don't you let Marlena see what it's like to be with a real man? Real man. He does his in the promo. Undertaker says he's gonna get revenge on Paul Bearer for betraying him, beat everyone up, rest in peace. Bob Backlund gets a hype package. I'm a big fan of Backlund. And at this point, he's working with the Iron Sheik to manage the Sultan. We're just dropping that. Terrible use of him. So these are great. I love all these. So Bob Backlund has a video package. We see him mentoring some trainee wrestlers. One of them messes up doing a drill, and Backlund just beats the absolute crap out of him and locks him in the chicken wing. And it's like, ah! And that's how the promo ends. Just him still in the chicken wing. Presumably, Bob Backlund still has him there to this very day. And then Undertaker, the main event over Blackjack Wyndham. Vader attacks Taker. Bear reveals he's recruited him to face the Undertaker. We get the Royal Rumble hype by the announcers, and Shawn Michaels and Sid have a contract signing for the title, and you'll never guess what, this contract signing goes sideways. I'm going to move this over here so I can also see it while I'm writing my notes, actually putting it into the show. But yeah, so we're going to... Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. I just realized I forgot to hire someone. My boy, your boy, everybody's boy, D'Lo Brown. You know what? You could get paid per month, D'Lo. You're not paying your travel fee. Right. Are you all excited for the first episode of WWF Raw? Raw number 192. Also, one of the last episodes before it became Raw's War. Which is something I will do, actually. I might bump it back when the name change came in. To Aftermania. So let's see. We're opening with that promo, so I'm probably just going to freestyle angle all of these. So that's Bret Hart on Entertainment and Steve Austin on Entertainment. And we have... in fact, wait, have I got this set to book main event first, don't I? Is that what it's set as? Book main event first. Okay, so I should start from the bottom and work back. So the main event is Shawn Michaels and Psycho Sid. Who would host like a contract signing? It's like Gorilla, I guess. Maybe Gorilla, Todd Pettingill, and I guess Jose Lothario. Oh, well, Jose Lothario was there with... So maybe selling off Shawn, maybe... well, Vince is on commentary, so I think Gorilla as the... was it the WWF president he is at this point? So that's a minor defeat for Shawn, a bit of a success for Sid. I can't work out if I want Sid, Menace, or Fighting. Maybe Menace. Menace. Gorilla Monsoon on microphone, or Todd. I'll go for both. So versus Sid contract signing ends with Sid power bombing HBK through the through the table. Gasp! And all of the fans are like, "Oh my god!" Don't forget to tune into next time on WWF, whatever this show's called. Monday Night Raw, that's what it's called. So before that, we have the announcers just hyping the Royal Rumble. So I guess... Oh, this is not very good. This is not the... Matt, English me good. I'm just gonna make this like people that will be in the Rumble, or that kind of thing, all just being talked over by the announcers. Psycho Sid, Shawn Michaels, Steve Austin. It's like, watch all the stars. I was hoping I meant to change what the default angles were, because I don't particularly like this angle style. I prefer the other type. If I just call that Royal Rumble hyped by announcers. Oh, so to give you an idea how far I've pre-planned this, guys, I have this save. I have the WrestleMania main events planned up to WrestleMania 14, and like all the big four written out. Oh, sorry, all the world title matches on the big four events laid out. If you guys want to see that once I've finished putting this angle in. Or maybe after this episode of Raw. Rah. Major star, The Undertaker, Brett, Sean said, yeah. Yep. Owen. Yeah, man, I plan things out in advance. It also means you can do better storytelling, weirdly enough. Let's throw Pillman in. Pillman. I'm a big fan of Pillman, actually. There we go. Royal Rumble hype by announcers. Maybe a couple of minutes. That's probably a minor impact, to be fair. And then we have... It's weird booking matches and then having... So I'm booking angles before... the match... You know, like the post-match angles, we're booking them before we actually get to the match. Vader... So, post-match. I mean, that's the thing for you. You can always, I always like, you know, you can always leave things. Woohoo, Vix. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Post-match, Vader attacks the Undertaker. Bearer reveals he has recruited Vader. About 4 minutes. Before that, our main event is The Undertaker taking on good old Blackjack Wyndham. The WWF roster at this time is kind of weak outside of like the main kind of card. The lower portion of the roster is pretty weak, so I'm not expecting the greatest results. Pinfall, decisive win. That can go about 12 minutes. We have the Bob Backlund hype video of him just being just absolutely crazy. What would that be? Is that like menace, do you think, or acting? What's he better at? Acting. He's not very menacing, is he? Kind of is. Maybe acting. Bob Backlund. I mean, that is exactly what happened in real life for Razor. That's one of the things I've not changed. Bob Backlund. Video. Beaten up. Trainee wrestler. Oh, I should have brought someone in, you know, for like the trainee wrestler to just get beaten up. Did I actually make that storyline? I maybe should. Storyline. How do you determine booking time for angles? I usually pretty good at match lengths, but never understood the proper length of angles. Sorry, I'm reading a Razor's message and I am so confused by that. I do not get what that's a reference to at all, mate. How do you do angles? I just kind of do what feels right. Usually about 4 minutes at most, maybe 5 or 6. It depends on who's in it as well. If it's like a very charismatic person, if it's like The Rock and Austin having promos. Oh, you're a sucker. I get it now. Oh, I know exactly what I can name this storyline. That's right. Lord Biden reference. Not gonna get many of those in your day-to-day wrestling. I need to work out who I want Bob to wrestle if it was the problem. So I could maybe flip that match about. Here, I'll just quickly bring this over for a second. Hello, Yarrow. So, currently the plans are the Rumble. Sid loses to Shawn by DQ. Taker loses or beats Vader. Hunter Hearst Helmsley retains his title against Goldust. Farouk and Crush defeat Flash Funk and Ahmed Johnson when Flash Funk betrays Ahmed Johnson. Why, Flash? Why? Austin wins the Rumble. Blah, blah, blah. Bret Hart beats Sid for the title at In Your House 13. Then WrestleMania 13, Austin Hart submission match. Goldust beating Triple H for the Intercontinental belt. Legion of Doom defeating Hart and Bulldog. That's where the we're the best tag team in the world shit comes back in. Michaels versus Sid to end their rivalry. The first Hell in a Cell between The Undertaker and Mankind. Nation of Domination. As you can see, they get some more members by here, and they've got like a team against them with Rocky Maivia. I thought it'd be fun to have Rocky Maivia team up with Tony Atlas, because you know that was his dad's tag partner when they won the tag titles. I thought that would be a fun thing to do. I use Libre Office Writer, which is basically Word, but not Word. And I've got Pillman against Jake Roberts, which I think could make an interesting rivalry. What I need to do is I need to work out where I want to put Bob Backlund, but I think he could maybe feud with someone we bring in. Like, I was thinking, I'm going to have Bam Bam as a face, and I feel like Bam Bam versus Backlund is so weird, I'm kind of into it. So I might just put, like, a person to be the other person in the storyline at the moment. Todd Pettingill. I mean, he's the key to the entire story. Yes. And that then needs to advance the Bob Backlund storyline. I think just the clash... I'm kind of... Backlund's kind of thing. Backlund's reverting to like his kind of Survivor Series 94 gimmick, where he's just like completely... It's sort of like he's a sort of a mix between a bitter guy that like wrestling has gone so far past. Because I think that's a fun gimmick to have, someone who's bitter about how things have changed. And as well, with the Attitude Era coming up, Backlund basically being the guy, like, this isn't what wrestling should be. Like, look at, like, I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of someone from the Attitude Era that would be, like, the Godfather. Look at the Godfather. He's a bloody pimp, and you've got me. I'm what wrestling should be. Me, here's this little duck arse stance. So a mixture of that and the 94 angle where he's, like, putting people in the chicken wing, being insane, yelling that he doesn't eat marijuana. Let's see now. Raw. So we have the Backlund angle. We have Undertaker has a promo when he goes, "That's awesome." Yeah, like a kind of crazy bitter veteran. So he's not like crazy all the time. But it's every so often it comes back into I think... Now, The Undertaker doesn't need to be interviewed by someone. The Undertaker can talk himself. It says, Bearer's betrayal only makes him stronger. Naked Midian. I was thinking about doing stuff for the Ministry down the line, because I do actually quite like the Ministry as a group. I also remembered how good the Corporate Ministry theme is, and that theme, like, bangs. That is an amazing song. That's that. Then we have, before that, post-match promo, so maybe about that. Scooby-Doo! The fact that someone paid $1,000 to get The Undertaker to say Scooby-Doo is one of my favourite things ever. Promo on Goldust. I can definitely see this exact segment happening. In fact, if you told me this actual the Triple H thing didn't happen verbatim, I would be shocked. It feels like such a thing they would do. Goldust, you're not really doing anything except standing in the ring. That is a minor defeat for you. It's probably a minor success for you. And Marlena is like... Rrr. Wait, did I want Gold? No, Goldust kind of doesn't go... I still laugh at the... Wow, that's awesome. I mean, at least he was in the gear. I was worried when I saw them. I thought, is it just going to be him in, like, his hat and his hoose? Like, be like, you know, his pool with Michelle McCool? Does that storyline? Hands off my lady! Is what the storyline was called by the game, and I was like, I can't not keep it that. Add a match. Goldust versus Diesel. Wink, wink. There's something about Diesel. He looks a bit different now. I can't quite put my finger on it, but he looks different, you know? I don't know what it is, but there's something different about Diesel. You know, he's oh man, he's just such a great machine as well. He's so, you know, and talented in the ring. He's also he loves red. So he's sort of a big red machine, as it were. Off screen, off screen, off screen, off screen. 1 minute. A road agent advanced storyline. The Bulldog and Owen one. So with the hype up, we're going to see the British Bulldog who's going to win, whether he wants to or not, versus the Godwins who are gonna lose whether they want to or not. Phineas, no, not Phil Lafon. Phineas Godwin. There we go. Oh. What's going on there? So what do you guys think of this show so far? Do you think you would tune into this episode of WWF Raw over the competition? Yeah. And then Hunter Hearst Helmsley flirts with Marlena backstage. Whoa. He's like, Marlena. It works even better because her name has the already at the end, so you can just throw it in. Yeah, so Hunter flirts with Marlena. Scandal, consternation, uproar, says I. Paul Bearer promises to eliminate the Undertaker. Paul Bearer, entertainment microphone, maybe? That's kind of neutral. It's the Undertaker, my Undertaker. I love the way Paul Bearer talks about the Undertaker, man. Hello, Big Emo. What the or Big Emo or Big. Oh god, there's so many things to read. Oh, I like your symbol next to you. Oh, is that from a charity thing? Is it? Paul Bearer, Undertaker. Well, it's funny you say that, Angel De La Rocca. The light heavyweight division doesn't exist yet, but I've maybe signed like an entire light heavyweight division's worth of people, so we should be getting them coming in. I'm planning to pick up Ultimo Dragon because I think Ultimo Dragon usually sparks a crazy big bidding war in this mod where every company wants him at this point, so I'll probably try and bring him in. Bearer. My creation, a lethal dose of poison. The Undertaker. Ah. Man, I love that so much, that promo. Shame the rest of it is terrible, but that one promo makes it all worthwhile. Bear promises to kill his creation, the Undertaker. Gasp. I mean, it's quite nice. I'm not too bad. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone else in the chat is doing well as well. Oh no, it's gonna be 220 pre-taped. The Thinking Man's 205 live. Promises to kill his creation, the Undertaker. My creation. We have to have Farouk post-match. The angle with Flash Funk. Flash Funk, come on. Flash Funk, you boogie. What a theme. Yeah, it's just I've not felt up to it for a while. It's just, you know, let's be shock you, those are a lot of work, and getting asked about it all the time really doesn't help. Maybe these are both minor success, and then, oh boy, everyone's favorite wrestler, Ahmed Johnson. Oh, there he is, and he does the big cavalry save, and everyone's like, oh. So let's have Farouk. Farouk offers. In fact, maybe demands Flash joins the nation. Gets beaten down. Beaten down. After saying no, Ahmed makes the save. That's quite a fun little angle. I quite like that. I've been meant to book like old ROH, but I have no idea what I'd use in terms of mods. Well, I'm actually working on a 2002 mod, but you'll have to wait a while. I know Idol on the Grey Dog forums is apparently doing quite well on his work for his 2004 mod, except for Vince McMahon booking himself to be tag champs. I keep going up instead of down. Yeah, there we go. We've got Bulldog. I know the timings will probably need to be adjusted, but we can do that once we've finished this. British Bulldog defeats Flash Funk. To be fair, that's probably a solid opener, you know? Oh god, the Reign of Terror. Don't get me started, man. I mean, that's probably like a pretty good first match on a show. Angle, we still have to have a Bulldog who's going to win whether he wants to or not. And Owen storyline. But maybe put Todd with them. Because I actually quite... Do you guys like Todd Pettingill? I always quite rated him. I also wish Bulldog and Owen had a team name, and they never did. That always made me sad. I always would have liked them to have a team name, because they were a really good team, I always thought. Yes, some mods aren't, you know, some mods have weak spots in them. They all tend to have that. Bulldog and Owen with Todd. Good old Todd. Oh, opposite Batman, you're annoyed that Booker T didn't beat Triple H at WrestleMania 19. Well, I hope you're happy because you've now activated my 27-hour-long video essay mode about why it's a piece of crap. Whoa! Thank you for following CR Daredevil 05. Wait, were you not following my channel? I could have sworn you were following my channel. Also, hello. 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 I don't know why I keep saying hello like that. The best in the world. I really like Todd Pettengill. Sorry, I know I just keep talking about him, but I really like the guy. I really rated him as a talent. The new Heart Foundation. I'm gonna call them the Stampede Bulldogs. That's a name that no one else had. Well, turns out you are now. Oh, you also have that CR Daredevil. Oh man. Oh, bad. That's not the theme yet. I've had that stuck in my head. You know, the whole time I've been booking this, you know, writing stuff up in that. And it's not even the theme for like a good while afterwards. Heart. And maybe make that about 5. That obviously advances that story. Oh, did I make a Royal Rumble storyline with just some of the other folk that were there? I don't know if I did. 82 minutes. I need to cut 17 minutes. Yay! Okay. Let's have a look at some angles. Cut that angle. Shave a minute off that. Shave a couple of minutes off that. Maybe make that even just 2. 13 minutes. How long are the matches again? Maybe bump that down, but make it like a wild brawl. Because we need one of those, and that would be a good match to be a wild brawl. Maybe make that the storytelling match. Oh, well, that's a shame. It is quite difficult to mod. It's CR Daredevil, yes, on the fly booking. On the fly. On the fly. I actually quite like booking on the fly because it is actually quite a challenge to work out how to slot things up. But like, I think if you're doing a really story-driven company, which WWF kind of is, you're better doing it, you know, knowing what you're actually working towards and working out what happens week to week. Damn, I need to cut a lot of time. Maybe cut that down. Take a minute off that. Maybe take oh, that's 6 minutes. That does not need to be 6 minutes. As much as I love Bob Bagland. Bob Bagland? Bob Bagland. Guys, who's your favourite wrestler? Mine's is Bob Bagland. Oh, James Gibson versus Super Dragon? Oh, hell yeah. Did you put the belt on Super Dragon? Because Super Dragon rules. Maybe drop that just a little. Shave a minute off that. Minute off this. And then shave maybe another minute off Diesel versus Goldust. Boom! That's why we need the 2 hours. So I'm planning to... The 2-hour Raws, I think, start... I think it's in February. I'm going to just do it the first one after the Rumble. Because I think that would be quite a good thing. You know, that would be a good time to. Round robin tournament takes you forever. See, I quite like doing round robin stuff. Like my kind of chill save on this at the moment, I have two. I'm playing as WCW in one, and in the other, I'm playing as New Japan. Because man, I really like doing tournaments. Okay, so here we go. We open the show with Bret Hart promo, and Austin interrupts saying that he'll win the Rumble. So we're just hyping up the Rumble. 89 for that segment. Steve Austin benefited from having a hot catchphrase because he comes out and he says, I won King of the Ring. That's his hot catchphrase. Bulldog and Owen have an interview with Todd. Oh, look at his face. Look at his cute little face. How could you not love Todd? And they're like, we're the best tag team in the world. And Todd's like, because that's the noise he's making in that face. He's like, I did an FMW save for a bit, Angel. It was hard to continue though, because the mod was quite... I think it was the mod was dodgy or something. Austin's new catchphrase, bow down to the king. No, Austin, he debuts What in 1997 and kills wrestling forever. Thanks, Steve. British Bulldog defeats Flash Funk in a match with a 70 rating. Damn, not bad. Bulldog pinning Flash, gets a 71. Flash a bit lower, but that's to be expected where he is on the card and his gimmick. I think his gimmick actually hinders his performance quite a bit. Yes, hasn't happened yet. Out comes Farouk and he goes, Flash, join the nation or else. Look at you, you're made to dance around in this stupid outfit like a big nerd. Be in the nation, we have cool hats. And then, like, he goes, no, I'll never join the nation. And then, Crush beats the crap out of him and Farouk beats him up. And then Ahmed Johnson runs out with his 2x4 and he's like, And a future heel turn for Flash Funk was hinted at in this promo. Because he thought about it for a second before he went, nah. Yep. Paul Bearer says, I'll kill my creation. The Undertaker hyping up their storyline. Marlena gets hit on by Triple H. It's like, Marlena. Oh, Triple H has a groundswell of public support at the moment. That's quite cool. No, seriously, you're not the first person to make the Hacksaw Jim Duggan joke. For some reason, Ahmed Johnson at this point was all about 2x4s. I have no idea what that is. BJ, what's the WWE Superstar Spectacle? Is that a real thing? Is it wrestlers getting eye tests in the middle of the ring? And whoever wins the world's first eye test show. Oh man, how exciting. Oh, here we go, pre-booking. So next week on Raw, make sure you all tune in to watch Owen Hart and the British Bulldog versus the Godwins. Now I know what you're thinking. That doesn't sound like a match I would tune in Raw to watch, but you will, because it's for the tag team titles. I mean, to be fair, it was popular in 1997 a bit. It's something having to do with India. Oh my god, is it Rinka Kink? Rinka Kink? Oh, please tell me it's Rinka Kink. I couldn't be more excited if it's Rinka Kink. It's back, baby. Wait, is even Jeff Jarrett? Oh my god, is it actually gonna be Rinka Kink? It's back, baby. Oh yeah, gonna be doing the Shira Shuffle. Dr. Nick Dinsmore. all the favourites. I think Crimson was there. Yeah, Rinka Kink. Woo! The best promotion in wrestling history. An extremely short match and a big wild brawl. Goldust defeats Diesel. Diesel. And 5:16 by pinfall with Bulldog. 56, not bad. Diesel's rating was a bit low. I mean, Big Kev is usually better than that, but there's just something off about Diesel. I can't quite put my finger on what it is, but there's something not quite right with him. And then after that, Triple H is like, Goldust. Why don't you let Merlina see? Why is he turning into Val? He's turning into Val Venus. He's like, hello, Marlenas. Oh man. So there we go. Both of these guys have groundswell of public support, so hopefully their match will get a little bit of a Diesel lap, which makes a Mack truck go. Oh wow, Diesel lost a match to Goldust. What a pittance. That's one of my favourite things. Like, why would Diesel a truck man? I don't really know. Was Diesel's gimmick meant to be that he was a trucker, or that he was a truck? That's something that's never really been addressed, and I would like to know. I think he was a truck man, but he could also be some sort of man truck, as it were. Half man, half truck. I misspelt betrayal. Ignore that. Yeah, what a pittance. That's me. If anyone ever subs to my channel, but it's a Twitch sub, that would be so great, actually. That would be an amazing Twitch sub. No, it's just like, oh, what a pittance. Oh, that would be so amazing. 73. Undertaker, Backlund. You think man truck, not trucker? Transformer Diesel? Oh man, why didn't they do that? Get a toy line, get Diesel and he transforms into a truck. Vince. That was money. Oh yeah, we can change his gimmick. Oh, he gets a small boost to psychology and a large boost to charisma during matches and angles. Yes! His new crazed veteran angle, which is his old. I know, like, he's from Detroit, Motor City, build vehicles, diesel, truck, diesel. I get that. I just mean in storyline, what is Diesel's deal? You know, is he a trucker? You know, when he's not being the WWF World Champion? I know Adam Pearce in the main event of the Royal Rumble. Hell yeah, baby. I mean, are you looking forward to Roman somehow getting injured? They have to call an audible Adam Pearce main events WrestleMania. I mean, that's kind of... I am playing as Shane O'Mac, so is that a sign that I should push Diesel? Undertaker over Barry Windham. I guess a pretty decent rating, as you would imagine it would. 70 overall, 66 in ring for Windham. Adam Pearce versus Ahmed Johnson. I mean, have you guys ever seen what happens to Ahmed Johnson when he's in, like, WCW as Big T and he has a match with Booker T over who has the rights to the letter T? All of that is real, by the way. Booker T loses. He has to become Booker and then G.I. Bro and team with the Misfits in action. Man, WCW is really bad for doing stuff with Booker T. Oh, you think he was doing the truck? But then he also kind of went, when he did the arm taunt. So is that him making his truck noise as someone pulls his truck cord? I don't know what that's called. The horn rope. There we have Undertaker defeating Vader, attacking Undertaker. And then Paul Bearer's like, Oh man, I mean, I won't lie, I'm hoping to sign Booker T from WCW, and I'm absolutely going to have Pillman at some point interact with him, and have him go, I respect you, Booker man, and then, like, slap him or something. Oh god, Sable. Wow! Dude, that's an amazing theme song. Just like the lion noises and that. That's really cool. Oh man, imagine how much better it'd be if we could still listen to music. Michaels was a real star. Sid came across well. No, Todd! Poor Todd looked lost. Oh, and Michaels and Jose Lothario are a good pairing. They play off each other well. 74. I don't think we're going to have enough hot storylines, which makes me worried. We don't have enough interesting storylines going on. God damn it. Popularity up in 23, down in 17, which is not great, but it is our first episode. And I always find the first little bit where a new mod always takes some time to get into. So let's finish the show. Oh my god, it stink! It's Ronk! Oh my god, Ronk's in the chat. Beloved channel mascot Ronk. I always forget I'm in head of the stream, so no one's gonna know why I've posted Ronk in the chat until I get excited about him showing up. Good old Super J. Oh, Deborah got kicked out of the Four Horsemen. Oh yeah, they always disband the Four Horsemen. There they go. Oh no, Luger! Why, Luger? Why? Oh, poor Four Horsemen. Oh man, WoW fans. One of the highlights of Catchin B RTL was, what's his name? Mantor. Mantor. Man. Oh, look at these counter offers. This'll be fun to go through. Yay. Okay. Okay, but what if I moved the TV slot that you were annoyed about? I mean, 70. What was your expectation for Raw, Mr. Broadcaster? Broadcasting. 10 Network Australia. Oh, damn it. 1 point. Oh, man, that's bad. That's some baloney right there. Oh, and the same for the USA Network. Damn it. 1 point off. That's frustrating. I mean, we are no way this actually popular at this time period, but I'm going to play along like we are. Let's see how the competition did. Oh wow, a main event. Oh jeez. Oh man, look at that. They only scored an 8. Just the worst. The worst company. They got an 8 for their show rating, guys. That's terrible. Look at all these vanilla midgets. Jeff Jarrett against Greg Valentine. Like Hall in 6 versus DDP and Eddie Guerrero. Like, who's watching that? I mean, obviously, Tenta and the Nasty Boys versus Michael Wall Street and Vicious and Delicious is obviously a really good. I love Ronk so goddamn much. He's so great. He's my favorite thing I've ever done is Ronk. Man, what a pre-show. Masahiro Chono defeating Jim Powers. Right, anyway. Oh yeah, I want to check their rating compared to ours. So on TNT, they got a 1.38, and on the USA Network, we got a 2.28. Boom. This is a cool skin. This is the default skin of the game. Reese, this is just the default skin. This is what the game looks like normally. Reggie B. Fine. I can't remember who you are. Who's Reggie B. Fine? Why was I trying to sign him? I had him shortlisted because he was in USWA and I shortlisted everyone there. Not Sonny Trout. No, Finley. I would actually like Dave Finley, actually. No, I have enough people. I can always get Finley later. We have Finley at home, and it's Finley at home, and it's like... Oh no, this is the homepage changes based on the time period. So because we're in the 90s, it's like early internet. I love it. It's like I love the flaming text that takes me back to the good old days, you know. Back when your wrestling rumors were about whether Kane was gonna get a green and black suit and join DX. Is anyone here old enough to remember when that was a rumor? Like everyone was talking about it, that Kane was going to join DX and he'd get a black and green suit. Yep. Okay. I really hope. Oh, hello, Ryan Schwant. I hope you're doing well as well. I hope everyone in the chat's doing well. My offer's not being seriously considered. Oh, yeah? Well, what if I gave you 3 years? Better offer. What's WCW offering you, John? 14,200. I mean, that's less than me. 25 merch. Oh, 20 per event. Okay, what if I gave you 10 per event? Okay, I'll give you 20, but that's just because I like you. I really like John Tensa. I think he's like a really fantastic like utility player as well. Yeah, I feel like everyone in like when I was at school was talking about that when when he was teaming with Xbox makes some noise, blah. Oh man. I think my favorite Kane outfit is actually like not 98 Kane, but like 2001, 2002 Kane when he had like the kind of mesh top, like just like the singlet top. I love that look. He looked so great with that. Like when he's teaming with the Undertaker and that. Why are you telling me about Ted Tanabe? Why would I have him on my shortlist? Jimmy Del Rey, the Gigolo. Dory Funk Jr. Nah, you're coming to me, mate. I need a Texas legend for the Royal Rumble. And also, you'd be handy to... I don't actually want you in ring. I just really want you as like a road agent. Because that would be useful. Animal. Come on, New Japan. Okay. What are they offering you that's so much better? Oh, they're offering you more money. Well, I can offer you even more money. I think when he was Hardcore Champion, he was wearing that gear. I think he's wearing it at, Did he say he would consider that, but I have a better offer? Yeah. Give you 10% per event, mate. How does that strike you? Is it unless a better offer comes our way in the near future? Done. Yup. I can tell you one thing. If we get that wrestler gets poached and we don't get the chance to counter offer, I will edit it. Because I ain't having that crap. You tried doing an AWA save and WWF tried taking like all my biggest stars? I mean... So you're saying real life happened? Because that's what happened to the real AWA. I mean, they just lost Hogan and Snuka and Heenan and Gene Okerlund and I think Andre was there just before, Sergeant Slaughter, Rick Martel, Kurt Hennig, Rick Rude I think was there. Oh no, Rick Rude was in JCP at that point. Who else was in the AWA just before they went? Oh man, I did an AWA save for a little bit, but I just find some saves I really struggle to get into. Okay, I'll give you 57 again. Okay, chat. I'm gonna get yo chat. It's survey time, as a great promo would say. Who is the better in-ring worker of Road Warrior Hawk or Road Warrior Animal? Who's the better wrestler of the two? And how many of you have absolutely no opinion when we're like, oh, the Road Warriors? Terry Power, Jim Neidhart, Chris Candido. Oh, Chris Candido in New Japan. Nah, get off, he's mine. Sonny has to work with someone. What if I give you exclusive written per month? Oh man, our New Japan. Oh, god damn it. Well, I guess we're not getting Chris Candido. Oh no, Strawberry Fields Forever. Jacqueline, Chris Candido. Funaki. Oh no, actually, I thought about Funaki. If I lose Funaki, it's not the end of the world. That's all okay. Despite what it looks like, it's okay. It's okay, don't worry about it. How many storylines do we have at the minimum heat? We need to have a minimum of 70 heat on on 5 storylines. Jesus Christ. Okay. Pillman and Jake hasn't started. That's hot. That isn't. That isn't. That is. Okay, so we have 3. We can probably get Ahmed and Farouk up to that, maybe? In fact, I also need to add Flash, Funk, come on. Flash, Funk, yeah boogie. What a theme. Rock also had Charisma Edge. Yeah, I would say Hawk absolutely is my preferred one of the 2. That needs someone to be against Backland, which is part of the problem. And Pillman versus Roberts. I could maybe start that and like. In fact, that might start on if I book Roberts on Shotgun Saturday Night on the first Shotgun Saturday Night. Pillman's the commentator. Oh man. Oh man, Koji Kanemoto had a press conference. Oh, he is no longer a technician. He is a technician. He's no longer a technician flyer. I love the mental image of Koji Kanemoto held a press conference to say, I am going to not do cool moves anymore. It's like, guys, gather around. I'm going to stop doing aerial moves. Thank you for coming to this press conference. Who we go? Oh, yeah. What were you thinking? Stepping into the world of the deadly, sinister vampire warrior. Yeah, I really can't do modern day saves. China, yes. Test, yes. Christopher Daniels, nice. A lot of these are people we're then going to be sending to developmental. Like most of the women, I want to kind of have a women's division build up. Oh, it's the Protégé. So I brought in like a bunch of women's wrestlers to work down there until they come back. Yeah, exactly. Actually, guys, it's not Heidenreich. It's not Sunny. Everyone knows the best member of the Legion of Doom is Rocco the Puppet. Do you guys know about Rocco? Here, give me a second. Back here, no wait, I need to move it slightly. View image. There he is! Rocco! Look at Rocco, guys! I know Animal legit hated that puppet. Bill Buchanan, Ron Reese. Mr. Aguila, yeah. Chris Hamrick, brought him in as an enhancement talent. Same with Nunzio. Oh, Taka is coming, motherfucker. Hell yeah, I love Taka. Norman Smiley, big fan of the Wiggle. Biff Wellington, enhancement talent. And Rob Conway. Just look at me. Ain't I a sight to see? What a theme, eh? Oh, I didn't check if I'd been outbidded. Oh, god damn it. I'm shocked WCW hasn't come in for them yet. Wow, you have a better offer than that? Okay, only one you're seriously considering. Oh, in fact, you know what? I could have just done it. I forget you can do that now. I forget that's a thing and I never use it. Oh yeah, I love the Just Look at Me theme. I love. Oh, your offer is currently the only one he's currently considering. Ah, suck it, New Japan. Suck it, future ghetto. WCW. Oh, here we go. Bidding war over John Tenta. Let's go, baby. Okay, he's not considering war. By the way, I made this little war logo for this style, and I think this turned out really nice. Like, that looks really good, I think. WCW 20,000 a month. Okay, I'll give you 21,000 a month. Okay, for 4 years. Nice. What feature did I use? If you go on a worker, okay, up here you can look. There's like a list up here, and if you click on someone and go quick jump, their stuff's then loaded instead. I keep forgetting about it. It's a super useful feature, and I forget about it all the goddamn time. It makes it really handy if you want to, like, say you're looking at someone and you're like, say like what I did there with the Road Warriors, and I want to look at the other Road Warrior, I can just quickly do it. I really like it. It's really good, but I always forget about it. The Pit Bulls, I was never a big fan of the Pit Bulls. I think it's partly Gary. I'm not a particular fan of Gary Wolf. I don't think he's... I don't mind... what's the other one? It's Anthony, I think, is the other Pit Bull. But yeah, Pitbull Gary Wolf is not the best. Oh, Pat Tanaka. What was it? Gokudo? In fact, there's an underrated tag team. Bloody Bad Company. They rule. Anthony Durant. Yeah. Oh, do we bring in the Disciple? Oh yeah, I was gonna bring in Hakushi. I thought for the oh no, did I not offer him a deal? I can't bring in 911. 911 is actually on an exclusive written deal to WCW at this point, because everyone forgets 911 worked in WCW as an enhancement talent under the name Tombstone. As a cowboy. Might be on one of these shows actually, because he normally is. Oh, interview Sting versus Chavo Guerrero. Oh, my boy. Mortis. I love Canyon. He was great, man. Spoilers, I'll be hiring Canyon. Wow, how could you say that? Like, with such stars as, like, my favorite period of WCW is shit WCW. Oh yeah, so we're taping all of our Superstars B shows now. For the month, let's see. Owen Hart has an incident. What's what you done, Owen? Oh, you made everyone happy! Yay! Nobody's better than Canyon. Everyone knows that. And Yokozuna's out injured because he's out with an injury for like a year because he's fat. Oh man, it's wild that like Yoko didn't try and lose weight. Oh yeah, you were meant to be in developmental. Oh well. So we have some people here who we're sending away. Because I'm gonna send ECMO and chemo to. I have two developmental companies, or like companies we can send developmental workers to. You start off with the USWA. They currently have this kid called Mark Henry. Doesn't look up to much. Has a stupid America flag outfit. I love that gear. It's so terrible. And then I also... What else did I do? Oh yeah, I got one with ECW. So I'm going to send other people to ECW instead. This is the 1997 mod by T-Zone, which has a name, which I'm sure someone in the chat will know who isn't me, because I don't remember stuff. Okay. Spoilers, this is going to be some speed running booking. Are you guys ready? I'm going to activate... this is an any percent speed run. What annoys me about it, right, is it's like... He was basically told, like, if you lose the weight, we'll keep using you. And you just didn't lose the weight. And you're like, well, what was the point of that, mate? That's not what Steve Bradley looks like. That's not the right Steve Bradley. That's the wrong Steve Bradley. Like, that's the British Steve Bradley. Steve Bradley, the American one, is the guy who helped train Kurt Angle. He's really good, actually. I'm gonna bring him in for these house shows. Brother, you're getting $30 to get pinned. Oh, was I trying to bring you in? No, I wasn't. Oh. Definitely send you off to ECW. Yeah, Steve Bradley. That Steve Bradley is not the right one. The actual Steve Bradley that looks like that. These are two different people, aren't they? Either way, that's what he looks like in the time period, so we're making him look like that. He does have a gimmick. Just make him old school face, seeing as he's just like an enhancement talent for this show, but I'll probably bring him into developmental. And right, let's book WWF Superstars, episode number 533. Oh wow, Goldust is up to a star. Hell yeah. Okay, let's have... Oh, let's have Mankind have a match. I always like having like a bigger name star for your main event. And then the rest of it I tend to fill with like recap packages and, you know, just little promos with lower down the card people. Maybe not someone that low down. I don't want to make it the Executioner. Just... I'm sad about Terry Gordy at this time period. He is not doing well. Oh yeah, Mankind is a heel in 97, isn't he? I just get so used to seeing Mankind and going, ah yeah, face, that I forget he was a heel for a significant period of time. Sorry, Bart. You can go to All Japan, you're welcome. Oh, no. This is all on the fly, but this is more like just kind of giving people wins that need them, you know, trying matches out, you know, stuff like that. This isn't like a serious show, it's just like a throwaway B show, so that's what I kind of treat it as. Who down here could use some momentum? I mean, who would benefit from beating an enhancement talent? Actually, Diesel. In fact, no, Crush. Crush can beat Steve Bradley. That kind of fits. Of course, Crush, if you guys don't know, is the favourite wrestler of Johnny from New Legacy Inc. / Deadlock. His favourite wrestler. Definitely not his opposite opinion. Man, I love how much that guy hates Brian Adams. It's the funniest thing to me. Decisive win. Then maybe a short little... Oh, do you know we could book? We could book these vanilla midgets we have called the Hardys. I've never really heard of them, but they seem pretty decent, so we're going to give them a shot. So let's have the Hardy Boys. His all-time favourite wrestler. You got it right. He's in my fave 5 too. Why not give the Godwins a win so they have a bit of momentum before their tag title match? I wanted to give the win to Midian, and I think that's not the right one. Which one's Midian? Minius is Midian Phineas. It is him! Yes! Oh, Naked Midian, coming soon. We are not getting Naked Midian, by the way. Oh, man. Do you know what he hates? He hates death matches as well, infamously. Oh man, I like Deadlock. It's a good podcast. You know what I miss about, like, this is one of the things I miss when I stream TEW now. I miss not being able to sit and listen to wrestling themes while we do it, because that's always like a nice thing to have in the background, because then you can be like, oh yeah, do you guys like this theme? Do you like this wrestler whose theme song it is? Did you know, like, Randy Orton used CM Punk's theme for 1 week? That was weird. I just realized Blackjack Bradshaw's down here and Blackjack Wyndham's up there. Ooh, that's a bit of an imbalanced team. Oh, give Alex Pertot the job. What even is Alex Pertot? Is he a face? Yeah. Absolutely hate Alex Pertot. Terrible gimmick. His gimmick was that he was a wrestler who was also a wrestler. For some reason that didn't make him a megastar. For some reason. Basically the way the copyright is, like, probably not at all. The way it currently is like really bad. So like for example, I had 2 separate copyright claims on my tech problems screen. Like, this used to play music. In fact, no, it does. Oh no, delete that. Remove. So this used to play music that you heard a little bit of there. That is now gone completely because that gets flagged as copyright. And the worst thing is, not even the correct copyright. It comes up, first of all, it's a Mozart song, you know, infamously stolen copyright. But also, it comes up with it was Ein kleiner Act music. Yeah, his gimmick was a wrestler who was also a wrestler. That is his legit gimmick. He was a wrestler whose gimmick was... You know, like you have the Attitude Era where everyone's got a gimmick of being something else? His gimmick was wrestler on the side. You know what we could do is we could advance some storylines cheekily. So this is like maybe just a recap video of what we saw last time on Monday Night Raw. I just realized technically they'll then be taping matches after the Rumble, so I can't really book Flash Funk on this show. Recap of Hart versus Austin. Book that. Is that off screen? Yeah. Might do then. I can use it to my advantage for and have Brian Pillman cut a promo on... I can have Brian Pillman cut a promo before the match that he's building up is set up. I feel like WCW when they had the tag titles change hands before the tag team, before the tag team segments. Where are those angles I normally like? They're just like hype video, and I think it's in... I have a database that's just angles. I think it's in that. There it is. There it is. Oh yeah, there's no workers in the angle database. I mean, come on, man. There should be Kurt, Eric, who's a piece of shit, by the way. Did you guys know, like, Kurt Angle's brother is like a legit awful human a legit awful human being? I always find that wild. Like, of all people, who would think you would end up with a strong opinion on one of the angles? You know what? Goldust promo might get a decent rating that could maybe up that storyline a bit. The way I'm treating these are, like, nothing serious developmentally. Yeah, he went to jail for, like, kidnapping someone. Or something along those lines. There's another... Oh, Jesus Christ. What's wrong with the angles, man? So these kind of promos are kind of just the you know... nothing of importance happens kind of promos. I don't get that upset Batman. Why does he suck? Because he's a criminal? Is that it? I don't get it. I don't get it. That's my favourite thing to do. It always works better if you're talking to someone, but just completely no sell like the terrible joke they make, and just like look at them in the face about I don't understand. Like what do you mean? And they'd like are like like what do you mean you don't understand? I'm like, I don't get it, man. Like what do you mean? Like what's that about? They're just like I don't know how to respond. Goodbye, and then then you never have to talk. No, I know that's why you... God damn it. You just outplayed me opposite Batman. You threw my own tactic right back in my own face. I can't believe it. I'm just going to stick with generic promos just to give people mic time and see how they go. Oh, you know who's going to get a promo? Good old Jim Ross. Boom, boom. He's got projectile about his butt. Yeah, maybe like a nice Bob Backlund promo where he's just yelling at people. So yeah, these are all like very fillery, you know. Nothing of importance will take place on these, so that's why I'm taping all 4 at once. So an online steroid ring. Oh man. I would not have guessed that. Wow, that's pretty wild. Maybe like the occasional big name doing like a promo or something. Maybe like Owen Hart cut a promo. Maybe no Owen. Oh, Farouk. Just Farouk being an asshole promo. Oh, just before his match as well. That's always a good segment. Maybe advance that storyline. Farouk's probably charismatic enough to carry that a bit. Oh, dude. Nice. 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 Okay. Let's have... Who else can cut promo? Oh, the honky tonk man. He can cut promo. Oh my god! Do you know what I'm gonna do? I need to do it. I need to have I need to bring my favorite character from wrestling history into fruition. Oh wow, they actually picked that up as a slur. Wow. That's interesting. Anyway. Rockabilly all night long. Do you guys remember Rockabilly? That's because I permitted it, because the first time it was held for language Batman, and then I let it post, so it posted it. Rockabilly all night long, rockabilly, sing my song at night. The bit that gets me every time in that theme is the like, why would you ever put that in a theme song and not expect it to end up a butt of like jokes for the rest of time? You know, let's give the you know what? Let's give the headbangers a pro. If I can stop laughing at Rockabilly for like 2 seconds. Oh no, I don't want. Oh no, I'm not letting Thrasher shoot Brawler. He needs to learn how to respect the business. Oh man, 61%. A minute off the Godwins match in the Hardys. I mean, that does legitimately exactly lead into that storyline. So all I'm saying is Honky Tonk Man is the old age outlaw. Because no one's as punk. When I think of like a punk outlaw, I think of the Honky Tonk Man. I guess we can try Ahmed on promos and see how he does. Probably terribly. Oh man, I absolutely hate booking B shows where I don't have anything I want necessarily to book, but I need to anyway. Well, more so when it's a company with high angle levels, I want to note that the Shawn Michaels Sid video is set to, was it Tell Me a Lie and say that you won't go. Look in my eyes. Oh, right, I love that song. It's so terrible. Okay, 73 for Farouk. Yes, let's put that storyline possibly back into the good numbers. Oh, Farouk squashes Alex Porto. Backland. I could do it with B shows, but I wouldn't like. I kind of fancy at some point doing that as a company. Like running, like a TNA schedule where they tape for, like, not obviously can't tape 2 months of telly at a time, but like a month for telly at a time. I think that would be kind of fun to try and do. Ah, mate, Johnson. Okay. Yikes. Steve Bradley, 21 in ring. Not too bad for a guy with basically zero pop. Foley wins. And let's see what that's done to our storylines. Okay, unknown. That storyline is hot. That one's hot. This one's hot. Damn it, Ahmed! Why are you so shit? Why are you so shit, Ahmed? God damn it, Ahmed! Why, Ahmed? Why? Okay, we'll have to go back to old favourites. Farouk got a promo on Ahmed Johnson. So that'll advance that storyline. Okay. Of course, that's when Mankind has that theme, rather than the car crash one. But do you guys like that Mankind theme where it's like the, like the kind of brown outfit Mankind theme, but it has the drums on it? I always thought that was really weird. I wish I could play it right now, but I can't, because no copyright intended. Now let's give Vader a big win. Diesel. Who can Vader face? Abismo Negro is a babyface? That doesn't seem right to me. I'm pretty sure Abismo Negro was a heel for like most of his life. Oh man. Sad face. Poor Rocky Maivia. This guy, see, he's never going to get over. Oh god, Mil Mascaras. There's a guy who'll put someone over. Oh, Hector Garza. Oh, I like that. Hector Garza versus Vader. What a weird match on a B show. I mean, I'm into it, don't get me wrong, but what a weird match. Okay. I'm almost tempted to use the auto booker. You know, I'm gonna see what the auto booker gives me. Just because of how much I hate booking B shows, man. Let's see, book whole show. Okay, angle with Farouk. Barry Buchanan and the new Blackjacks versus Alden Montoya and the Headbangers. Okay. That would have to change, so that needs to go. Jesus Christ, that is a B show angle if ever I've seen one. Microphone. Auto Booker T, indeed. Lagoon. Wait, we still have the good Mill Maskers versus Ekbo. What the fuck? Barry Horowitz and Norman Smiley versus JC Ice and Wolfie D. You know, let's just clear that show and do it ourselves, okay? I don't think the pre-booker was knew what it was doing, to be honest. Let's go. In fact, there's a match. JC Ice and Wolfie D versus the Headbangers. That's a match. Wait, where's... Wait. Where's... Oh, they're not... There we go. The boys from the Hoods are on the MIC. Spitting out the rhymes are JC Ice and Wolfie D. I've not drug tested the auto booker. I don't think I can, and I don't think I want to, because I might flag up someone else instead. Clarence Mason is the boss, crossing T's and dotting I's. He tells the truth, the whole truth, and never tells a lie. Nation! I actually quite like the Nation rap. He's harder than a rock, and he can't be stopped. Suckers. Decide unless you wanna get dropped. Oh man, it's such a terrible song, but it's fantastic. Oh man. It's pretty bad, yeah. I found it really bad with my WCW save I do for the wheel. I just auto book all the B shows, and it means it books the same 8 people on all of them, even though they're all taped in like a big block. So it's like, yes, I do want to have Hugh Morris on every single week of my B show, and I never want to use some of the people on my B show. That would make sense. Abismo Nail. Oh, McNorman Bracas. Okay, who's a heel that needs to win? Last question. Do you guys prefer like the you know, the more kind of fancier Triple H theme when he was Hunter Hearst Helmsley? Or do you prefer the Ode to Joy one that's really crazy? TNA 06 series, it always tries to book every single as a tables or cage match. Well, I can tell you why that is, CR Daredevil. That is to do with your database. That is obviously has tables or cage set to basic match type, or I think it is. So then it goes, okay, that means basic matches are meant to be basic matches like singles and tag and Chamber of Horrors, bleh. Yeah, that works. Oh. He's not debuted as Rockabilly yet. These are early Rockabilly. These are like the hidden B-sides of Rockabilly. I'm glad it's inspired you. It's difficult, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, hell yeah. In fact, you know what? Let's have... Nah, do we want to have Austin on a B show? Nah, Austin's too good for that. But also, you know, Austin wins and Austin win, and it'll probably pop a rating brother. Oh no, because I want Porto to be losing. Alex Porto... In fact, and the Portuguese Man of War. Obviously... Oh, he could join the nation! The Portuguese Man of War can join the Nation of Domination. Oh, hell yeah. That actually kind of works. Does it have them set as default or basic, or both? Because then it shouldn't be doing that. Does it not have normal matches booked as that? Because that shouldn't be happening. I'm saving Pillman, I think. You know, yeah, let's have Hunter Hearst Helmsley against Alex Porto. I wonder who will win. Oh man, it was Hunter Hearst Helmsley. What swerve? Pinfall decisive win. Yes, definitely make that for the IC title. Okay, here we go. Big angle time, boys. Okay. Actually, before I do, there's no way they need 13 minutes for that. Okay. So let's have. Okay, is the Goldust Triple H storyline hot yet? No. Let's have Triple H cut a promo on good old Goldust, because that will probably pop the storyline quality a bit. Can then move that there. We could then have, that might then be one. If we have Ahmed Johnson and Farouk, we have Farouk target Ahmed Johnson in a promo. That might work. Ahmed Johnson. I mean, it's hard to make Ahmed Johnson appear like a good wrestler, you know? That's weird. I've never come across that as a problem. How far ago was that? Because it was, the auto booker was really broken to begin with, but it did get fixed a bit. You know, it was just completely ignoring those to begin with. Farouk's going to be angry watching PG-13 lose in storyline. And in real life, would you want to watch PG-13 wrestle? I know I wouldn't. Let's have a Pill Man promo on Snake Man. Pill Man and Snake Man. Jake the Snack Roberts. In my mind, I'm picturing this more. This is like a vague promo. It's not necessarily about Roberts. Also, it's not script Pillman. That defeats the whole gimmick of his whole gimmick. How could you release PG-13? They're the boys from the They're the boys from the Hood on the MIC. Spitting out the rhymes is JC Ice and Wolfie D. That's a storyline. That one's hot. That one is not hot. This one isn't hot. I doubt I'll get that to hot, to be honest. That one's hot. Bob Backlund needs someone to target still. I don't have anyone brought in yet. God, Leaf Cassidy. Oof. Man. This really is a bad time period in wrestling, isn't it? Oh, it was last month. Oh, well, then I don't know why it's causing it. That's not at an angle. You know something I wish these didn't apply on B shows. Wow, how could you say that about Sunny? You know you want her. I know you want me. I know you want me, baby. In fact, what's an angle? Do we have anything that's just based on sex appeal? Just run that with Sunny. Oh, you can't fill her by that anymore. Great. When did that? Why? I don't want to just type the word sex into the search because then I feel like a pervert, but apparently that works, so there we go. Oh, yeah, Sunny, the latest cover edition of whatever it's called. WWF Raw magazine. Well, actually, we only have one of them, and I'm certainly not hiring the possible real murderer. That's just one of my quirks. Look, you know you want her. It's in the Fiend. You have to live with. Maybe let's have a Mark Merrow just cut a promo. See how he does. Oh, this is what I hate about them. They're just so... It's such a drudge booking them. It's like, add angle, this, that, add angle, that, this. Like, you know, it's so... It feels very formulaic, which is why I always hate booking them, to be honest. But, you know, with chat, it makes it a bit more tolerable. Hello, everyone. So, well, while I'm doing this, actually, do you want me to talk about my big plans I've got? I've got, like, big plans for the save. I did, like, a bunch of pre-booking and stuff. Oh, hell yeah. And, nah, Vader promo. Vader promo? No. Let's have... I want to see how the game rates Brits on promos. Probably terribly, but it'd be wrong, so... But here we go. Let's talk about what we've got planned. So, at the Royal Rumble... Oh, No, I didn't book any matches for the show of the Rumble. No, I did. I didn't pre-book a show, damn it. Pre-book... this is getting announced mid-Superstars taping that we'll see for the WWF World Heavyweight Championship. Shawn Michaels versus the Psycho Sid. Yeah. Title on the line. Who's your money on, chat, considering I already told you who wins? And Shawn Michaels... DQ. No DQ? DQ. I mean, this is... I mean, to be fair, I'm a big biased boy, because Brett is one of my favourite wrestlers, but if you don't think Brett is a fantastic wrestler, I think you're a big, smelly, poo-poo butt face. And I'll say it again. Brett is legit really, really good. And if you don't think he's good, you're dumb. If you don't agree with my opinions, you're wrong. And that's why you should vote for me for political office. Imagine that was your platform. Vote for me if you're not a big dum-dum. I'd be like, oh man, makes quite a good argument. No politics, please. Let's have a look. Oh, burn out, but I was like, oh, Razor Ramon. Yeah, I'll give him a promo. Well, Ryan, looks like you're getting banned from the channel. Just kidding. Or am I? You never know with me. I'm unhinged. Let's give this Rocky Maivia kid a promo in front of his fans that hate him. Man, it's wild how unpopular The Rock was back in the day. I mean, he's not anti-American yet. This is the start of it, though. This is my favorite little run. Is the run up to the Austin match, and that is my favorite wrestling match. Austin Hart at WrestleMania, which is coincidentally why. So yeah, I was talking about my plans. Pillman 70 for his promo. Hell yeah, baby. Pillman. 41. Yikes. 47. Oof. 71. Farouk. Nation. We are the nation coming laughing in color. Don't diss the man or a bum rusher Muller. What a theme. Mark Merrow is like, hey, look at my sexy wife. Oof. Crowd were turned off by match outside the pre-show. That's the problem. Half of my people are unimportant. So many people on my roster are unimportant. Triple H is like, Marlena. Winky face. And then he beats Alex Porto with a pedigree. Sonny is like, hey, pretty sexy. Go buy WWF magazine. And Bret Hart cuts a backstage promo, and he's like, I don't like that Steve Austin, but I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. 80. That's a good rating for a Brit promo. Okay, here we go. Oh man, two shows to go. Oh man, I really need to grab a drink and all, and I'm like, I'm just like, just end, please, for the love of God. Okay, we're gonna do some sort of lucha libre, like trio losing a match. So Fuerza Guerrera. Oh, Cibernetico, yeah, and his cool mask. And my favorite luchador, Taka Michinoku. Let's have Pero Aguayo and Pierroff Jr., because they were kind of a group at times. They can face off against Jesus. We do not have over faces. Okay. The Can-Am Express. I just thought about how bleak my situation is where I'm booking the Can-Am Express, you know, to be the team that goes over in a WWF thing. Like, WWF did not like the Can-Am Express, which is a shame because they're really good. That isn't Flash Funk. Flash Funk, come on. Flash Funk, funk, you boogie. That's the only song I can ever hear when I think of Flash Funk. I could just hear the song and I'm like, what a song, man. Okay, let's give Mankind a big win. Mankind's gonna win the handicap match, brother, against Aldo Montoya and Alex Porto. He's gonna make the world a better place for mankind. You know, and he's got that squeaky voice that he had. Oh man, I love like old school Mankind. In fact, no, not even pinfall. Ref stoppage. Like he hurts them that bad, the ref has to stop the match. Oh, that's so good. Dun, 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 dun. I really liked Mankind. Do you guys like old school Mankind, or are you more like suit Mankind after Survivor Series 98? Diesel. Savio Vega, the Portuguese. I think it's the Portuguese Man of War. What was he, Cuban Sensation or something like that? No, everyone had a crap nickname in this time period. In fact, you know what? Chris Hamrick versus Savio Vega. A match that probably happened in World Wrestling Council in like 1999. Savio Vega wins. It's a pinfall decisively. And let's. Oh god, now we have to do angles. Check, give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Hello. I have returned. Oh man, I'm not bringing Doink back. Doink, brah. He makes kids cry, brah. Oh, cool, brah. Anyone got a lower mid-carder that Sonny can manage in 1997? I mean, there is Taka Michinoku, because everyone's heard of that rumor. Of course I thought about Mike Awesome in WWF. I always think about Mike Awesome in the WWF. He might be one of the people I'm trying to bring in, actually. I did sign a lot of people. I tried not to sign too many. But Mike Awesome might be one of them. Now I get to see if chat has heard that rumor. Okay, let's give Savio Vega a little promo. Oh. Savio Vega. And he does Savio Vega things, and then he turns out to be Sable, and then Salvatore Sincere. Oh man, Salvatore Sincere, Jesus Christ. That's actually maybe a good way to do these. If we do uh if we do if we do 3 matches that are 10 minutes, and then these we could do at 5, that works out quite neatly for what we need. That. Yep, that goes there. Mankind promo. So, how many of you guys in chat were watching in this time period? And who's your favourite person we have on our roster right now? There's some good topics to talk about with the chat. It's just going to be a generic Rumble hype package, so we can just put in a bunch of really over people to pop the rating brawler. Psycho Sid, The Undertaker. I'm not giving Salvatore Sincere a 10-minute promo. I was working part-time. Why have I got Raspberry Beret stuck in my head? I mean, it's a good song, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, there's one. If there's one song I think of in the Attitude Era, it's Raspberry Beret by Prince. And let's see, I need 2 more 5-minute segments. So let's have a promo with there's something else I was thinking about doing, chat. I was thinking about doing another charity stream, you know, this year after last year's one, because I think that would be quite nice to do. I enjoyed doing it last year. One of the things I was thinking of doing is doing incentives with it, and I was trying to come up with stuff, and all I can think of is forcing myself to do cover versions of wrestling themes. But like, who doesn't want the official mild cover of a Men on a Missions theme? I mean, that's a beautiful song. But yeah, I think I might do another charity stream this year. I mean, I'd have to see, obviously, what the situation's like closer to the time. Oh, hello, Mike Beerman. Oh, here comes Mike Beerman, and Twitch is gonna die. Hmm. Dun 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 dun. I mean, they're very fun to do, CR Daredevil. That one I did last year was so much fun. It was really fun, and we raised quite a bit of money, which was nice. And you know, who doesn't want to raise money to help dogs? Dogs are cool. Guys, I'm sorry, guys. I know that's controversial, but I think dogs are pretty cool. Mild dropping the hot takes of the century. Dogs are great. Oh yeah, dogs have been upgraded from cool to great, guys. I'm very sorry. Yeah, no politics, please. But dogs are really cool, right, guys? Come on, they're cool. They're wolves who think we are cool. How did we trick them into thinking that? Savio Vega promo 49, not too bad. Not too bad match. I actually quite like Chris Hamrick. He's a very handy enhancement talent kind of guy. You know, if you had an indie fed, he's definitely the kind of guy you'd have in your tag division. Probably with Tracy Smothers. I thought he was a team with Smothers. We could put him and Smothers together because we've got Smothers, and who the hell wants to watch Freddie Joe Floyd wrestle when you can have Tracy Smothers? 72 for Backlund promo. Hell yeah. Flash, Funk, come on. No, we're not doing his turn on a random episode of Superstars. Paraguayo. Oh, it's Paraguayo suffered a what? Displaced. Is that a displaced mandibular fracture? I cannot read these, and you cannot alter the color of that text. Backlund and Smothers. I was talking about Chris Hamrick and Smothers. What was it? The Southern Posse they were? A displaced mandibular fracture. How? That doesn't sound good. Mind you, he wasn't even wrestling Mick Foley at the time. Dogs are awesome. I came to play. I came to play. It's a price to pay. I know the words. Oh man, everyone stunk up the ring. God damn it, Mick. You're only getting a 71. So it turns out booking a guy to win a handicap match will make him look really good. Southern Comfort, that was it. Who was the Southern Posse? Was that Hamrick and super dodgy person? I think that's right? Oh, you like wait, no. Are you talking about Road Dogs or are you talking about Road Dog? Oh no, I thought you were talking about theme music for a second, and I was thinking of the the Road Dog and K quick theme, where it's like getting rowdy, the only dog in wrestling is the dog for WCW. I actually was thinking about this recently. There were a lot of dog themed wrestlers. There's Rick Steiner, there's the dog, the Road Dog, the Pit Bulls, the British Bulldog, Dynamite Kid, technically. Oh, the Rocking Rebel, right? And if you don't know what's dodgy about him, it's bad. It's really, really bad. I don't really want to talk about it. And the big dog, Roman Reigns. Oh, ooh, ah. And the big dog Andrew Everett, and the big dog Evil Uno, and the big dog Dakota Kai, and the Junkyard Dog, and the big dog. Ooh, ah. Do you think if Roman Reigns was from Britain, he would, when he was doing that pose, do you think he would go, ooh, air? Like, ooh, air, misses. Because I want him to. Yeah, he really is. Oh, K-Dog, Conan. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, there are more dog-themed wrestlers than there are bell raced. Oi, oi. Oh man, I would love to watch Roman Reigns like do his pose as he just goes oi oi. Oh man, I think that would slightly damage his mystique, but that's just me. Okay, so this is after the Rumble. This is for week 4, so we can have some of the people I was going to have on that show wrestle here. So let's have that match would actually probably be quite good. Pillman. Banana. Bam bam. Banana. I mean, if he was the Undertaker, he could be the... I mean, there's probably some sort of way you could put his name in a Roman Reigns thing. Oh, Alley Cat. Meow meow. Yeah, we have Mil Mascaris. He was in the Rumble this year. I'm bringing Tatanka, but just as like a lower mid face guy to lose matches and put over my young talent. In fact, let's look who our hidden gems are. I think I've signed a couple of them. Can I look at this creative while I'm booking? Yeah, I can. Okay. So, as you can see, franchise players, that makes sense. Hidden gems, foe. Oh, Christian Cage. Adam Impact. I don't know about those two. Now there's a big name star. Vito, baby. Let's bring in the Baldies. Okay, guys, who's your favorite member of the Baldies? And I'm saying that like any of you are going to say anyone apart from Vito. Mine is obviously PN News. I know a worryingly high number of members of the Baldies, and I don't like that. Oh. Repeat. The Baldies, the Baldies. I love that, where it's clearly like Paul Heyman and trying to do a walkie-talkie noise as the start of their theme. He goes like that, and it's clearly that's what the noise is him pretending to do a walkie-talkie noise. I'm like, you could film a walkie-talkie. You could get the noise for a talkie-talkie. It's like, car 24 the bridge, car 24 the bridge, being attacked by a rogue street gang. Repeat, the Baldies, the Baldies. To be fair, the theme was quite good actually, but the actual team, terrible. Oh, Angel, aka Spanish Angel. Because there's another Angel in 2002 from a mod, and I hate the other Angel. I really hate him. Whereas I guess he's not a particularly bad wrestler. But the gimmick he has is absolutely horrifying. Oh man, I need to repackage Tracy Smothers. Like, no one wants Happy Cowboy Freddie Flo Floyd. Wait, what? Freddie Flo Floyd. Why was it his name Freddie Flo Floyd? Freddie Flo Floyd, and he raps because he's got a great flow. Oh man. I love that fuck shirt. You know the Tracy Smothers fuck shirt where it's what is it? The G. I can't remember what the G stands for, and it's like because a real fuck can't spell. Oh man, what a man. Do you guys remember where he threatened to kill everyone at like one of those ECW shows? Yeah, don't put what his name actually is. Yeah, like that gimmick is deeply offensive, and if you don't think it is, then you know you've not seen it. Yeah, G stands for jail because fucks can't spell. Which actually works, because the original spelling of jail actually is Ouija, like gowl, which is a very weird word. The test. Oh, the Steve Bradley. Oh. Rocky Maivia. Why, Rocky Maivia versus Terry Gordy is certainly a match that, like, is a weird combo. Sorry, Terry. Okay, I won't make it decisive, but you're losing to The Rock. You're leaving the company, Terry. Goddamn Terry Gordy won't put over The Rock. This is why we need more TL Hopper. Oh man. I really like Pillman. Pillman's a great guy. I mean, to be fair, this is when he's crap Rocky Maivia and no one likes him and they're chanting die Rocky die at him. So we're gonna open with a promo for him, just to really I'm not gonna do that, that'd be mean. Wait, did I book Flash Funk on the show? I did. I need to get rid of him because he won't be Flash Funk by the time this show airs. Winky face. Flashback. Oh, you lovely ladies. Oh, Flash Funk. Come on. Flash Funk. Funk. You boogie. What a song, man. I feel like very few wrestlers nowadays have lyrical themes, and I miss that. I like a wrestler having a theme song that's about them. You know, it's a really good good thing that I miss. What about you guys? Do you guys miss wrestlers having themes that are about them? Like Onita's Wild theme song is explicitly about Onita being a big horny man. Okay, this'll be officially Rumble end recap. Spoilers who the final two of the Rumble will be. I love that theme. I really liked Thorn in Your Eye. Do you guys like Thorn in Your Eye? You know, the original Raw theme? Well, not the original Raw theme, because the original Raw theme's like the one with the wee 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 after after it. No. Oh God, what a stacked roster we don't have at this time period. Phew. And let's have one last promo. Oh, thank God this is the last, you know, of this block of pre-shows, man. They just drain your energy, you know. Let's have Goldust just cut a little promo on Ripple H. Ah. God damn it. Goldust and Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Bum, ba, da, da, ba, ba, da, da, bum, ba, da, da, ba, da, da, da. No. We're not getting that silly yet. Here we go. So Farouk backstage promo. Oh, look at that, man. Farouk. And then Rocky Maivia beats the Executioner, who sustained an anterior intarsia syndrome during the match. Okay. That sounds bad. The Headbangers got a backstage promo. Not very good at that, but we know that now. Ahmed gets a 64 for a promo, which is a lot higher than I thought it would be. And then he squashes TL Hopper. Goldust promo advances the storyline, ups the rating, which is good. Pillman probably does the same for the Snake Man feud. Beats Octagon Jr. in an okay Bikisho match. Then our main is a 50. Why is that? Oh, lack of anything. Oh, screw you. Oh, yeah. You mean with the big Uranagi? Yeah, Raw's only 60 minutes at this point. Raw's 60, but it goes up, I think it's like possibly partway through January, but I'm bringing it forward. I think what we'll probably do is deal with those in a second. I think my current plan is bring the 2 hours forward to like the night after the Rumble. And then following that, we stick for Raw for a little bit. And then I think the night after WrestleMania 13, we'll rebrand to like Raw is War and have the War Zone and WWF Raw. Oh well. Mortimer Plumtree, setting due for developmental. Oh, draws. Bleh. Meat. Brooklyn Brawler as a jobber. Possibly a road agent as well. Oh, Adam Impact. Christian Cage. Don Callis. Look at all of these no-namers. Jesse Bennett, who doesn't have a picture. That's weird. Debbie Combs. Oh, boy. Main event Gilbert. Blitzkrieg, you're coming in for developmental as well. Same with Carino. Robbie Brookside, the same. Reckless Youth, the same. Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey, enhancement. And D'Lo, probably sort of mid-tier enhancement guy. I'll deal with these rival offers in a second. I want to move some folk, like the developmental folk, to our developmentals. Okay, to be decided. Mortimer Plumtree can go to the USWA. Terry Power, USWA. Adam Impact, ECW. I'd argue he's become more well-known. What I've always thought about trying to do is trying to do like a save where I follow like a storyline, like a real-life one, right? And I'm absolutely not making her birthday. No chance in hell. You know what? Blitzkrieg fits both of these, but I can't work out which one I'd like him to go to. I feel like ACW works better for Blitzkrieg. Draws definitely ECW. Debbie Combs, USWA. Brooklyn Brawler stays here. Why is he Steve Lombardi and not the Brooklyn Brawler? Oh, I have to change his picture because the way I did this picture pack hasn't transferred over alter egos. Oh, the Brooklyn Blaster. D'Lo Brown. Woo. Don Callis. Don Callis, I'm going to repackage you to be the Jackal, first of all. Is there a Jackal picture, or is it just going to be a Callis picture? Don Callis 97. I mean, that's about the closest. I was hoping to get one with, like, the tear drop that used to have in the middle of his forehead. I always thought that was a cool look. And you can go work in ECW for now. No, I don't need that. You go work in ECW for now. Did you know, actually, Don Callis was actually brought in to team with Rick Martel? That's why he got hired by WWE. And then Rick Martel got injured, so he then became the Jackal. That's one of my favourite random wrestling stories. You should not be these right now. Carino can also go into... give you your classic gimmick, man. There it is. That would be a good combo, actually. Callis, Wedge, and Christian. I want to do something with him. I'm tempted to do the higher power and have it be him, but I always think... That's the thing, chat. If you're rebooking the higher power reveal, so it's not Vince... Which of those would you which of the who would you have made the higher power? who would you make the higher power of the WWE, the higher power of the Undertaker? Blah. I feel like most answers would have been disappointing. Personally, I know he's a bit like not very dependable, but I would have gone for I've completely forgotten his name. Wow, not cool. I'm gonna have to set up a developmental company. I actually quite like the idea of Ted DiBiase as a higher power, because he's got links to the Undertaker, and one of the main people he's targeting is Vince, and then Steve Austin, and it makes sense because he's the original manager of Austin. I would like that, Ted, and you could do like what's the higher power, what's higher than, devil or whatever you want to find the Undertaker as? Money. That's the real higher power. And then the fans are like, boo, and they're like, eh. I might actually have to set up a dev company of my own, because I have brought in a fair few folk to go to dev. Yeah, I might do that. How much money do we have? I'll see how much money we have at the end of the month before I decide. And like I said, it kind of works for the Undertaker, debut. His first manager, obviously, was old Ted. I need to repackage some of these people. Oh, my plan for that stable, by the way, the Ministry of Darkness, I'm going to do that. That doesn't come in until over a year into the save, because, that's when Austin wins the title the first time, is WrestleMania 14, he beats Bret Hart. To get an idea, WrestleMania 13, Hart beats Austin, tainted win. The pass out, he didn't quit. Night after, Bret Hart forms the Hart Foundation. SummerSlam, he faces Michaels. Survivor Series, he leads a team with all the belts, basically, against face WWF team. Royal Rumble 98, he beats The Undertaker. 14, Austin gets the second chance, wins. Obviously, Austin wins the Rumble as well in 98. Following that, you're like, oh man, Vince is like, I need someone to, take the belt off Austin. He's a bad influence. And then, it's just me, The Undertaker. I will do it because I'm evil. And Vince is like, well, I need someone to beat him. And that's how that storyline happens. Is it under China? Oh yeah, I forgot this one had NWO China. Did you know that was actually the big rumor at the time? Was China? Apparently, China was going to be signed by WCW to be in the NWO. Yeah, see, that's why you plan out this far in advance. I know it looks like daft that I've planned that far out, but I think it's a really good way of doing it. I'm in two minds. Chat, do you think I should just make a developmental company right now, or do you think I should wait to the end of the month? I'm tempted by right now, because I've got a lot of people, and if I fill up USWA and ECW, they might be annoyed at me. Okay. Get Tenta. Those aren't child companies. Well, they are they're not child companies. They're companies that can send developmental workers too. Problem is, There's only so many people I can send there. Do you see what I mean? Because, like, look, if I try and send someone to USWA now, because they can refuse people, if I try and send someone to USWA go, no, no thanks. And I'm like, damn it, I need those people. Oh no, not Kenny Chaos's hand. He needs that for hand things. Shawn Michaels was reportedly on Nitro one night in the NWO. What? Or do you mean he was at Nitro one night to join the NWO? Yeah, Shawn Michaels was not on WCW TV. Work with someone else? We already have two, but if we have our own, we don't have to worry about them saying no, is the thing. I mean, like, we didn't even send that many folk to USWA, look. That's not really that many folk. Wait a minute. Why is Christian there? He's not meant to be there. Isn't that the best? Send away. I sort of like the idea of having like a developmental that's kind of like, I'm trying to think of what to think of, like you know, this is like early career folk, like a performance center that runs shows, and then having USWA and ECW to send those people out to as like a kind of finishing school before they come into the, you know, big time. So like, say someone who hasn't really wrestled before, like Test, for example, goes to our developmental that we own. Yeah, but I hate WWC with a passion. I could maybe get a deal with IWA Puerto Rico, because they were working with WWE at this point. Let's try and ask IWA Puerto Rico. Hey. Wait, where's IWA Puerto Rico? Do they not exist at this point? Now, I'm not sending people actually on excursion. I meant like a sort of excursion, not really. Not like an actual legitimate, you know, in-game excursion. I mean like... Nah, I'll leave it for now. I do think I'll go for the like in-house developmental company. I like to see what companies are in the game. I don't think Florida Championship Wrestling is, so I could just put... I think I did that before. I think I was WCW, but I could also do it as WWE and just make FCW. I know Promo Azteca is booming at this point, Angel. I know about all those other companies I could work for, but I would like more control over, you know, what happens in the developmental with them. Oh boy. We're men. Men on a mission. Dirty Dutch Mantel. Jim the Anvil. Bring him in. Rick Martel. He is a model. Road Agent. More Snake Man. More Bam Man. More Funk Man. Ricky Morton. The One Man Gang. Developmental. And Developmental. Sad face. Jacqueline, Pat Tanaka, Ken Shamrock rival bit. There's not anyone that can snipe them. All good. I just realized I have not turned that pre-booking back on, and I meant to. There we go. Drew McIntyre. Do you like it? There wasn't even a hesitation. I was like, it's obviously Drew McIntyre. Like, I think that's the only answer you can have for best Scottish wrestler. Okay, let's add some of the segments I also had pre-planned. So on this episode of Raw, Raw number 193, I also have a planned Psycho Sid versus Savio Vega match. So let's add that. Psycho Sid and Savio Vega. Spoilers, Psycho Sid wins. Best one. The show's a little lackluster when it comes to star power, and so the attendance would be reduced by a small amount. Let's throw in the other match I had planned, which was Ahmed Johnson against the Sultan. Big stars only on only on that. The Goon. Oh God's sake, man! Absolute state of this roster. A little lackluster. Let's have pre-book angle. We have, oh yeah, that's fine. I can delete the angles and replace some of the ones I like. Edit, delete data, angle, select all, delete, yup. Import data, angles, select all. And import that. Let's see what other matches are on this show. Here's the show we're looking at, by the way. I think we could add in this as a pre-book segment, because that'll probably pop the rating, as might an Undertaker segment. So let's add those. Let's have a... let's see, no, angle, please. I like doing it because it fits the Attitude Era, like, a lot. You know, to have, you know, the competition between myself and WCW to pre-book stuff and that. I kind of like that. Let's have the Undertaker cuts a promo on Vader. I don't know if I actually... I mean, to be honest, most of the time I am going to use freestyle ones because I don't like the way a lot of these work. Entertainment. Off screen. Oh yeah, Flash Funk's name is changing. That doesn't come to after the Rumble post. Like, he joins the nation on the Rumble show, and then literally Flash Funk renames himself to Scorpio, or Too Cold Scorpio. I'll probably just call him Scorpio, to be honest. Undertaker. Promo. Undertaker promo says he will promo. Let's just quickly add these in. You have to click. What's that segment? Star has enough star power to avoid penalties. You click popularity, flip through, and then there it is. Yeah, it's very strangely hidden, the release people. You think it would be more noticeable, you know? And let's add... the Austin promo might bump us into a bonus, so I'm going to put that on the pre-booking. Pre-book angle, promo. Steve Austin hyping the Rumble. So really he's talking about Brett as well. So Steve Austin? Steve. There he is. Steve Austin. Oh my god, I'm really cold. Steve Austin, Bret Hart. Austin promo. Will win the Rumble. In main event, WrestleMania. Bam, 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 bam. Sign free and time for WrestleMania. Bam, 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 bam. Pump it up, pump it up. Hasn't? Why really? I think Austin doesn't put the star power up. Wow, harsh. I could add the post-match angles. So this show actually has like a story running through it. Like, because I was trying to add that more. So basically, after Sid attacks Shawn Michaels this week on the Raw that's coming up, we're going to like here. I'll put this up on screen so you guys can read it. But it's going to be treated as if Shawn Michaels injured, you know, his back's hurt. Sid's boasting, you know, you'll never see Shawn wrestle again. I did that, ha 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 ha. Later on, Gorilla basically says, I'm requiring you, Sid, to be accompanied by security at all times because you're a danger to everyone else. Both our employees, our fans, all the wrestlers. People have to keep you safe. Oh, vindication! Right, with a tier 1 prime sub for 5 months now he's been subbed. And he says he had to pop off, boys. What did I miss? PG-12 tag championship. Well, first of all, they're PG-13, so no, PG-12 have not become tag champs. Man, what a heel. Yeah, where was I? I was talking about Sid, wasn't I? Thank you for the sub. Right, please enjoy your ronk. Here. Big ronks. Yeah, so a Gorilla's like, you have to be accompanied at all times, you're dangerous, blah blah blah. So when Sid comes out for his match later on against Savio Vega, he's accompanied by security guards. They've got like helmets on, you know, like all dressed in black, got like, I don't know, truncheons, I guess. And after the match, Sid orders security to leave the ring. Like, they'll get in the ring to get him. I guess you meant PG-13, right? You know, they're in the ring trying to get him to leave. Sid's like, move or I'll kill you all. So all of them move apart from one. Sid goes up to him and he's like, hey, why aren't you moving? Hey, why aren't you moving? Like, shoving him in that. And then Sid gets super kicked right in the face. Guy takes off his thing. Oh my god, it's Shawn Michaels. And he's like, I'll see you at the Rumble, Sid. I ain't injured. Woo! I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. No, everyone goes crazy. That was quite a standard kind of angle. You know, disguised guy attacking the guy. But I think that fits this period really well. So, Shawn... Post-match... Shawn disguised... Oh, was that time changing? God, see when that went to 2 minutes, rather than, like, on my feed, it actually added another line. That's how, Shawn disguised? Disguised? Did I spell that? I don't know. As a security guard... Oh, no. It's not obvious it's Shawn until he super kicks him. And then he like rips the shirt off and all, just to make sure everyone knows, and starts doing his Shawn Michaels. Starts doing, you know, he's doing his pomp and his circumstance. This guy's a security guard. Oh, he's just a sexy boy. Oh god, Al Ian. I forgot about Al Ian. Really? This just avoids penalties? I thought the Sean angle would push it over the top, but that's not too bad. I mean, that's most of the show added. I'm not going to put it all on the pre-booking, but that's like a decent enough chunk. Also, I didn't really plan this Raw out in as much detail because I wanted to see who we had signed and I could do vignettes for. We also have our Bob Backlund vignette because I love Backlund. He's the best. Okay, so are you guys excited for the debut of Shotgun Saturday Night? I can't remember the theme to Shotgun Saturday Night at all. If I'm right, is this the one that's in the like New York Metro like underground station? Is that this? Is that the first episode of that? Oh man, who wants to watch WCW Worldwide when you could be watching WWF Shotgun Saturday Night? Pew pew. Oh hell yeah, Sergeant Slaughter. I'm Road Warrior Hawk. Blah. Any wrestler that sticks his tongue out all the time is a good worker. Tony Atlas, your face, because you're going to be teaming up with Rocky Maivia, man, to fight the nation. Here. Show me a lie in one sentence. In fact, let's see what was on the card for the last... Oh, no, there isn't a WCW Worldwide on last night, sorry. Oh, no, he's got his suit on for it. He's like, doing his insane Bob Backlund face. And yelling about how he's never eaten a marijuana. I've never eaten marijuana. I keep getting that song, the OSW, that someone made for OSW. Dankamus made for OSW with Bob Backlund. It's sports education. Oh. They're sending their developmental workers to the company I'm working with. Oh, that's it. War were declared. We're declaring war on that no good AAA. Friendship with AAA ended. Now Promo Azteca is best friend. Sons of bitches. Hire Dr. Luther Blade. I don't really want to hire Dr. Luther. I know it's like the meme, and I know I love him, but I might save him for later. I mean, he might be a fun guy to bring in if we get like a if we get a hardcore title going, bring in Dr. Luther for that. It's sports education. I'm fascinated by the way he says that. He goes like, education. That's what I miss. I miss like with the DMCA stuff. Like, I like watching stuff and kind of like analyzing it in that. And what I'd really love to do is watch, like, not wrestling necessarily, but like I quite like say when I was in the charity stream, we watched Bubba when he's having the match and he sells New Jack hitting him and does like the big jump thing, and I was analysing it frame by frame. And one of the times I was working on the mod, we did that with Kabashi. I can't remember who it was. It was Kenta Kabashi facing someone, and he was like, we did frame by frame. It's like face, not face. I love doing stuff like that. What I would maybe like to do, like I said, the thing is, I don't know about how cool it would be with it. I'd love to do that with CHW, like a backyard for it. Like, do like a shitty backyard fed as F stuff. Oh man, come on, Animal or Hawk, be cool, man. Oh man, Jake Roberts and Terry Funk and Tony Atlas won't be on WWF Shotgun Saturday Night. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, we're gonna hold it in. Oh, is this one? No, it isn't. Okay. Oh, Newark, New Jersey. Newark, New Jersey. The best way to start a show. I know, but we have to have a we have some people we can use. Oh, nice, Bam Bam, one man gang, and Mabel already are recognizable. That's good for us. As is Rick Martel. Ah, he is a model. That is my favorite heel line in a promo ever. The yes, I am a model. It's like so great. Like what an asshole. I really love I really love Rick Martel a lot. Should have been IC champ. Rick the Model Martel would have been an amazing IC champ. So seeing as this is the first why are you already annoyed? Oh, it's because I hired Bam Bam Bigelow and you hate him, don't you? God damn it, Shawn. God. Shawn Michaels is such a piece of shit, man. Okay, you know what? Big money main event for the first episode of Shotgun Saturday Night, because you know you have to convince people that this is what it's going to be like all the time. So like Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker in the main event as a team against like Jerry Lawler. I wonder who will be pinned. And Mankind. Wow, that is a stacked and also weird main event. Yes, he had his big button that said, "Yes, I am a model." Brilliant, like absolute peak wrestling. But yeah, I'd like to do like something wrestling related where like we analyze wrestling and that, but the copyright's so I'd love to like go through, watch a thing, and then be like, "Hey, did you see that? Go back, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that." Because I do that with stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, look at the way this is filmed." I too have seen about Dutch angles. Spoilers, you'll never guess who's taking the pinfall. Let's have a singles match. So this is going to be like B show, but like slightly higher up the totem B show. I feel like we should have a debut on this B show to be like, oh, you never know what'll happen in the World Wrestling Federation. We might. I want Mabel to be straight in the nation. Like Mabel and Mo are going straight in the nation. I don't know if I want to rename Mabel. I was thinking about it, but I kind of like I can't decide whether I want him to be Mabel or just Nelson Knight. Flash Funk. Who's the debuting folk? One Man Gang could be a fun person to debut with. Oh, Bam Bam. Let's have Bam Bam debut. Because that's like a fun, like, oh my god, who knows what can happen in the World Wrestling Federation? Oh my god. Bam Bam versus Diesel. That which makes a Mack truck go. I'm sorry, Diesel, but you're gonna lose, mate. Bam Bam Bigelow. Oh man, we do the whole like you never know what's gonna happen in the World Wrestling Federation. Oh, that means you have to tune in every night to Shotgun Saturday Night, and that is the only time something like that will happen on Shotgun Saturday Night. Yeah, let's go. Let's have some lucha. Let's have some good lucha things. Yeah. Let's have. We need men on a mission. We're men on a mission. That's all my. Oh. See, that's like the kind of wacky spots Lawler would be doing. The not tagging in Mankind because he's frightened of Mankind, not wrestling the Undertaker because he's frightened of the Undertaker. At the table. Here comes out Oscar and Mabel. Also Mo. He's here too. He's the one that everyone remembers. We're men. Men on a mission. Imagine if your favourite member of Men on a Mission was Oscar. Chat, who's your favourite member of Men on a Mission? The correct answer is Mo. Obviously, but, you know, I'll humour anyone who says anything else. Let's have Crush and Farouk just dominate against two luchadors. That's kind of fun. Also, chat, who's your favourite member of the Nation of Domination? I like finding out who people like in wrestling and then being like, you were insane. Because the correct answer to the who's the best member of the Nation of Domination is whichever one of PG-13 wasn't related to Bill Dundee. Which is, I think, confusingly, Wolfie D is the one who isn't related to Bill Dundee. No, he has simmering tension with Bill Dundee. Oh, this is awkward. Oh, that's awkward. He's a bad influence. The boys on the hood. Oh, God, look at that. Sorry, just look at how ridiculous that is. JC Ice and Wolfie D are 12-time USWA Tag Team Champions. The Godfather, Mo, and D'Lo Brown. Some good choices in there. Which reminds me, I'm actually going to just put D'Lo in the Nation. I don't feel like I have to introduce him so much. So let's get him in his Nation gear. Is that going to be him in the Nation gear? Nope, that's the chest protector. Oh, the dead man's hand. Everybody feels the aces in it. Oh my God, look at young boy D'Lo. Is that when he's in the Gangsters? Like with New Jack? There we go, there's Nation D'Lo. Bam, bam, down. Nation. He's harder than a rock and he can't be stopped. You know, you're looking at the real deal now. Gonna kick your sorry ass out in the street. I really like D'Lo. D'Lo was great. Okay, stables. I'm gonna add some members then. Modify stable. Members. D'Lo Brown. It's probably like a lackey at this point. Gonna add. Oh, they're not in yet. Nelson Knight and Bobby Knight. And Charles Wright. Oh, he's not signed yet. Never mind. Mankind. He's going to be like, there aren't enough crazy people on TV. No, I'd say the best European champion's William Regal. Straight out of Blackpool himself. So we'll have a... Do you think we should have Bam Bam do a promo before he debuts? Is Bammer like a particularly good promo? I don't remember him being like a good promo, but it's the kind of thing you might randomly set to be in a mod. Where's that? Like charisma, microphone, acting. He's alright. Very good menace. We can maybe do that, or maybe just overness. Like, you know, say, oh, it's Bam Bam. In fact, where's that? Isn't there like worker suddenly appears? Isn't that, or surprisingly appears? We could do that. Be like, oh, there he is. And everyone's like, oh my God, it's Bam Bam Bigelow. What's he doing here? Oh wow, anything can happen. Anything can happen in the World Wrestling Federation, and then everyone's like, oh my God. And he beats Diesel, which makes the Mack truck go Diesel. Okay, chat. Continuing on the favourite member of stable theme. Who is your favourite member of D-Generation X? And why is it Hornswoggle? Let's have a... Owen. Oh man, Terry Funk's already a star. Hell yeah. Owen and Bulldog cut little promo. Rick Rude, Road Dogg, obviously Road Dogg. Come on, guys. Why is it Tori, the massively unsafe women's wrestler? Rick Rude, HBK. Actually answering seriously. What do you think this is? Yeah, I'm gonna have Terry Funk debut a nice little promo. He's gonna be like, I'm Terry Funk. Lawler, you son of a bitch. Oh, actually, Terry Funk versus Bob Backlund. Two crazy old men beating the shit out of each other. That's my favourite subgenre of wrestling match. Oh, man. Oh, Jason Sensation. The only one who didn't get he didn't get a job after the skit, and yet he is the only one who should have kept his job after that. After that skit, like, Jesus Christ, that is unbelievably racist. There's no two ways about it. That is a racist promo. How are our storylines looking? You're currently failing this requirement. No, damn you, Ahmed. Why, Ahmed? Why? I'll tell you why. Oh man. Yeah, I like Terry Funk versus Bob Backlund. That feels like kind of fun. I was picturing more Ray Wagner versus Blue Demon Jr. Rockabilly all night long. Rockabilly, sing my song now. I'm gonna get on bread. I know that the bird about. I love how that song is just mostly gibberish. Like on B shows, like the promos and that for me. On B shows, like the promos and that for me are gonna be just kind of like recap promos where they're like, oh well, you know, this happened and that happened, so I'm gonna beat you up. They're gonna be like, well, this happened, that happened, so I'm gonna beat you up. In fact, that's one thing we're gonna do, right? We're gonna have Steve Austin come out, and he's gonna be like, Bret Hart, if you take S and add it to Hitman, you get my opinion on him. I love that promo, by the way. That's a great. I love that. It's such a like silly promo, but I love it. What we should really do as well is have we should have the modern TV opening tag. That's how the show opens. So who's the heels in that match? So let's have Mankind. Let's have Mankind and Jerry Lawler come out, and then so they don't come out together, obviously. We have Mankind comes out. In fact, no, Jerry Lawler's in the ring first. So Jerry Lawler's in the ring. Mankind comes out. It's like Jerry Lawler's moaning, like, I should be the focus of this new show. Ah, I should be on the commentary. Ah, he's just like his Jerry Lawler scream that I can't do, right? It's obviously Golga. In fact, no, it's Shaggy Too Dope. Fake fan, right? Fake fan. Jerry Lawler, Mankind. So then that's going. Out comes the Undertaker. Well, I think first out comes Shawn Michaels, and he's like, "Listen, Grandpa," you know, to Jerry, and Jerry goes, "Ah," and like then the Undertaker comes out, and he's like, "Oh, that's once again, that's awesome." I can't do an impression, so I'm shit at impressions. I don't know why I keep doing them. You know, just standard promo stuff. I do love Golgotha. I love Tenta. What a lovely guy. Giant Silva, of course, one half of Club 7, one of the best tag teams of all time. I don't know about that. So, like, I think I'm definitely going to treat, like, this show is definitely the B show, and Superstars is like the C show. So you'll get, bigger names and angles and that. Uh, uh, hmm. 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 Wow, thank you for that. Right. You save that kind of patter from when Big Friendly Al's streaming. Or, sorry, Huddy, when he's streaming. It's so weird. I can't get used to the fact he's changed his name. I'm like, why? Why? Why, Al? Why? I think, actually, I just realised that's from an Ahmed Johnson promo. That's why I always think of it, is Vince goes, like, why, Ahmed, why? And he goes, why? I tell you why. And I think he calls Vince McMahon a cracker. It's a very strange promo. It's when he joins the nation for 2 weeks. My favourite is Brian Lee. He had like a really good choke slam, and that is the only good member. Crush, Brian Lee, and then the two shoot Nazis. Spoilers, it's not them. I think the motorcycle jacket, the kind of cut off jackets, they rank above the shoot Nazis in my opinion. Hot take, I know. I've got this hot opinion that Nazis bad. I know. I know you guys are surprised because there's been no clue from me so far, but turns out I don't like people like that. Oh man. I feel like we could do something fun with Bam Bam. So there we go. Show opens with that angle. 87. Whoa. No politics, please. 87. Whoa, look at that. That is how you open the first episode of your B show to trick people into thinking it's going to be an A show. And following that, we have Terry Funk debuts, and who's like, oh, I'm here, and I'm crazy and old. I wish I could do impressions, man. That is the one thing. That is the one thing I really wish I could do as like a skill, is be able to impersonate people. I'd love to do that, and I can't, and it makes me so sad. Farouk and Crush just kick the absolute shit out of Hector Garza and Octagon. Goldust gets a promo. Oh, haha, nice. Guys, nice. 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 Oh my god, Bam Bam Bigelow. What's he doing in the WWF zone? He shouldn't lose to comedy gimmicks. Okay, fair enough. It's okay, right? I'll explain it when you're older. Wait, no. Whatever member of Los Boricuas was the boogeyman in Wing. That's my favorite. Oh no, the Crypt Keeper in Wing. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. Was that Miguel Perez or was that Jesus? That's my favorite. And speaking of favorites, Bam Bam beat Diesel. Oh wow, Jim Ross and Sonny work really well as an announced team duo. That is not something I thought I would read. And a Pill Man doesn't work well with Jim Ross. I mean, that'll be the first episode and gone. I mean, I might keep Sonny on commentary if she works well with Jim. That's a good use of Sonny. Mark Merrick gets a backstage promo, and he's like, my wife's sexy, and I can't be my Little Richard character anymore. Woo! Oh man, I liked his Little Richard character. I assume someone's looking up which one in Wing was the Crypt Keeper. Bulldog and Owen Hart promo 82. Whoa. Well, obviously, she teases and flirts with Pillman the whole show. That's the probably flirts with Jim Ross. He's like, I'm a married man. It's like, if only you knew, Sonny. If only you knew. Like, well, this is 1997. In like 13 years time, he'd be like, cowboy hat emoji. Boom, boom. Oh man. Oh man, whatever happened to Jim Ross, man? What happened to that guy? Undertaker, look at that main event 76 in the main event Shotgun Saturday Night with the Undertaker pinning Jerry Lawler. Damn, not a bad main. Look at that. Mankind nearly injured Undertaker with a botched move. Stronged out. Austin is like, let me tell you, Bret Hart, he's a goddamn piece of shit. What? And everyone was like, oh, how could you say that about Bret Hart? But some of them were like, oh, I kind of like it. It kind of makes a good point. Oh, thank you for following the channel, Wear Tag. Thank you for following the stream. Uh-oh. Get over here, you. Shh. Secret internet. I realized I'd closed it when I need the Twitch dashboard. I was wanting to see how many followers I now have. Where is that? I have 224 followers. Hot diggity daffodil. Oh, boo! Traitor! Boo, Bruno, boo! Why, Bruno, why? I have one question. Why, Bruno? I'll tell you what. I'm trying to remember. Wait a minute. I'm gonna mute my desktop audio, not that you guys hear it. I know there's like a version, like there's a video that's like the history of the Nation of Domination, and it has that promo in it. And I want to hear what Ahmed says. Nation. A domination. He's harder than a rock, and he can't be up. Oh god, David Sammartino. Wow. What is it with David, the Sons of Wrestlers being called David, and them being just unbelievably bad? Because I can think of at least 2 people that applies to, and that is too many for it to be a coincidence. Let's see. Nation, I think maybe First Theme might bring it up. No, not Nation of that. Not that. Ooh, Jesus, not that. Here it is. Okay, I can be listening to this in the background. There we go. A domination. It's the rap version, so you know it's good. Oh, I got Tatanka. I was actually half considering putting Tatanka in the Nation. Because I felt like that would work. Oh no, Tom Pritchard hates Bam Bam. Here we go. No, what Ahmed says is, why? Ask yourself, white man. 10 out of 10 right. 10 out of 10 writing. Man. I'm not going to say anything about... I don't really like commenting on other people's politics, but I just want to say something. I think whoever was writing WWF at that time maybe has some dodgy political views about stuff, you know, just throwing that out there. Let's put it this way, he loved hiring the racist brothers. Not Scott Norton. Scott Norton rules. But yeah, like, That period's pretty bad. And but yeah, God, ask yourself why white man? Jesus Christ. I always hated the Nation because they're bad villains because they're right. They're not just like technically right; they are super right. They are like, no, yeah, there's not been a black WWF World Champion, is there? You got bloody Saba Simba and shit. Oh, that would be good. I could use Saba Simba in the Tony Atlas thing. big brain time. Oh, the world's most dangerous man. I was also thinking about putting Charles Wright in with if I do the Ministry after Mania, next year. I thought I could put in Charles Wright, as Papa Shango. I mean, they should have, but WCW's shortcomings are far too many to list. Why, Ahmed? Why? I'll tell you why. But ask yourself why. I need to remember that. Oh, man. I think my favourite type of promo is the why, and then ask yourself why. Did I not say Hawk when I asked that? I could have sworn I said Hawk. Is Shingo Takagi the modern day Scott Norton? No. Oh, poor Scott Norton, man. Guys, we're at the Worcester Centrum. Oh, guys. I think I could do something with this. What do you guys think? Do you guys think I could maybe work out some way to put that in a storyline? I don't see it myself, but if you guys think that could work, I don't see what I would do for. Do you think I put I don't know what I could do with that. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yeah. That's why, I'm not being funny, by the way, with the Nation. I'm not making it the whole kind of racial thing the Nation had. I'm leaving that. We're not doing that. That's just dodgy as hell. What we're instead going to do is do a kind of we were held back because of why kind of thing. So they sort of did that bit where they were Bryan Adams was I went to prison and I never got my fair shake. Oh, and the blue Nerf foam gladiator helmet. So here we go. Here's Raw number 193. So I'll run through it in the notes before I book it. So Sid promo says he's crippled John, never see him again. Ahmed is getting a win. Nation interfere. Ahmed gets attacked mid-match, by the Nation, and Scorpio makes a save. Backlund does another vignette of beating the shit out of people. Gorilla Monsoon tells Sid he's requiring him to go with security at all times. Austin says he'll win the Rumble. The Nation and Ahmed and the Nation against Ahmed and Flash Funk is announced for the Rumble. We have a tag team title match where Bulldog and Owen Hart defeat the Godwins. I don't know if I want to have the Road Warriors show up on the show now. I mean, now that I know I've got them, spoilers, here we go, WWF World Tag Team. Yeah, dude, because it's super racist, man. I mean, not without, I'm not doing it with the racist element of it, because let's not act like the Nation of Domination isn't an incredibly racist gimmick. The Nation of Domination as heels is an incredibly racist gimmick. Because they're super right. I mean, Christ, look at every black talent before, Farouk. I mean, who's the best feature? Tony Atlas and Rocky Johnson? And even then, Tony Atlas bloody Saba Simba. Junkyard Dog? You know, not to get too into the politics of professional wrestling, but WWF was really bad with racial stuff. This may shock you. WWF's super dodgy, guys. Yeah, Legion of Doom. Oh no, that's not that show. That should be on WrestleMania. I've already booked it. WrestleMania. Oh, Huddy Streams. Oh man, look at this no name. Alright guys, stream's over. Thanks for watching. Oh man, that would have been amazing. Okay. So yeah, we go main event backwards. So Austin promo, Nation vs. Ahmed announced tag title match. Undertaker promo says he'll win the Rumble. Sid entrance with a security man. Yeah, to be fair, it's basically meant to be the Black Panthers / the Nation of Islam, which is just super dodgy. Also very timely, in 1997 to have the Black Panthers. You're only about 20 years out of date. That's, by WWE standards, that's practically modern. But like I said, they've got a point. So I kind of like, at this point, it's not descended straight into the race thing. It's not necessarily minorities at this point. It's people saying, like, because of X or Y or Z, they were held back by the WWF, and that's why they're angry about it. So, like, I'm going to focus it more on, like, these people are talented and didn't get their fair shake because of who they are, to have it be a lot less dodgy in that. So it's going to be, for example, Crush, he was an ex-con, that's why he's in. D'Lo Brown, he's just recruited into it, he's kind of like, looks up to Farouk. Mabel, Moog obviously just comes with Mabel, it's kind of like a package, but Mabel, he was king of the ring, and look what they did to him. Fired him, got rid of him. So that works well. So that's basically what we're doing. Anyway, that's slightly derailed the thing. But yeah, I hired Mabel. Al, I'm sure you're very happy. Booking analysis. Yeah, I've not put my pre-booking on the shows because I've not booked it yet. Okay. So let's add what we have pre-booked. So Sid orders a security leave for the ring is the last segment on the show. So that is that. Nope, that isn't how you do that. That's a completely wrong way of doing that. And then just before that, we have the Sid Savio Vega match. Decisive win for Sid. Sorry, Savio, but it's the WWF World Champion, man. Okay, before that, we then have a angle where it's like, isn't everything like worker entrance? Singles entrance. So Sid comes out completely, surrounded by security. It's kind of fun booking this backwards because it's like you're seeing the effect before we have the cause. Or, yeah. Yeah, like, I'm not being funny, I super hate the Nation. I've always hated that group. And it's one of those things that really sets me up. I don't particularly hate the people in the group. It's not even the group I hate. I think it's Vince Russo booking it, where it's like the Puerto Ricans versus the black people versus the racist South Africans versus racist bikers, I guess. I mean, I don't think they were ever explicitly racist, but, they were fighting the gang wars. I hate the gang wars. I really hate that storyline, so we're not doing that, funnily enough, guys. This came when he had the shackles on. I'm always quite I quite like the one with Sabu, where he's in his like he's on like the straight jacket, you know, attached to the board and everything. That's like a cool entrance, and he like leaps off the minute he's unchained. Very good. Yep, that works. And before that, oh yes, I forgot that. Because they're in the game at the start, right? Like, I don't really want to turn this into a whole thing. It's just I don't particularly like the nation. Exactly. That's kind of what CR Daredevil's kind of saying. I really hate the kind of that whole part of it. It makes me very uncomfortable if I'm being honest, and that's why we're not doing that with this group. We're instead just having a group where it's like, you know. Anyway, I'm done talking about that because I don't want to get too annoyed. Ahmed, why Ahmed? Flash, Crush, and Farouk. So that's when that match is announced for the Rumble. Austin says he'll win the Rumble. I think I pre-booked that. I did. And probably says Bret Hart stinks. Okay, we need Gorilla backstage. It's more I want to finish it off as a storyline, you know? And basically, what I'm really going to do with the Nation of Domination, right? What I'm really going to do with it is I'm basically going to use it as a tool to go stupid new gen gimmick to, you know, less wacky serious gimmicks. Like Flash Funk can become Scorpio through the medium of being in the Nation. The Sultan can become like Rikishi or something. I know Rikishi's a stupid gimmick, but I'm not going to have him be his butt in his face guy. But you know what I mean? It's a way to take sillier characters, make them serious by joining that group and then moving on. It's quite a good tool for that. You're watching New Japan or All Japan or Noah? What time period? For both. And watch more Gary Albright, Al. Gary Albright rules. Where is this? Gorilla Monsoon. That's one thing like I find sometimes. I often do think I find it hard to communicate with like myself sometimes verbally. Well, first of all, Al, I think you'd have a better time if you went through the motions more in a daily way. Winky face. Anyway, so Monsoon. Tail Sid. Will be accompanied by security at all times. I've always wondered. I know it's not. I know it's not like directly related, but I think I've talked about having dyspraxia before. I don't know if that's to do with that. You know, because like that can affect your like organizational skills and that. So I don't know if it also covers stuff like that, like being able to express yourself verbally. There we go. Words are hard, guys. Words are hard. Shout out to words. They're difficult. Okay. Okay. So we have another Bob Backlund vignette, guys. So we go backstage with Bob. Yeah, it is. Wow. Wish I'd fucking known that at some point in my life and before now. So, Backlund. So, um, so I'll tell you what I've written for the Bob Backlund segment first of all. I really like this one. So we've got Bob Backlund. He's signing autographs for fans. You know, he's at a signing event. This is based off a real thing that Bob Backlund does, by the way. He asks a fan to name every state capital in the US. Okay. After the fan mistakenly says Minneapolis rather than St. Paul, Backlund slaps the fan, locks him in the chicken wing until security pry him off. Because Bob Backlund will ask you to name every state capital. he's a bit he's a bit Bob Backlund, but I love him. Yeah, but hell, I'm fucking 27 years old. I would have liked to have known that when I was like younger. Fuck. I could have got out doing bloody talks. I hate doing talks in school. They were terrible, man. Backlund. And chicken wings. A fan. It can have an effect on that. Like, you can have the words in your head, but it's the connection from the brain to your mouth seems. Yes, that is exactly what I have. That is very annoying. A fan for not knowing. I legit love that I've now sort of like accidentally walked into crazy old man versus crazy old man feud. Who will win? I should have made Funk's gimmick like crazy old man rather than just legend. It's far too soon. I know it's far too soon to change it. I could just rename it for now. Crazy legend. I feel like Terry Funk is just automatically crazy in any. Okay, so after the match, here we go. It happens to me sometimes. The worst is if it happens when I'm doing a gig, but I've got coping mechanisms for that now. Ooh. I mean, that would suck if you were doing stand up. If the rest of you do stand up. I could do stand up. I would do sit down. All right, guys. I tip your waitress. Thanks. Thank you very much. I'm playing to the crowd. I see you're wearing a hat today, sir. Why are you wearing a hat? Oh, because your head's cold. Well, maybe you shouldn't be bald, you little bitch. And that's why I'm going to be a stand-up comedian, guys. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I don't think Ahmed can be ranked on selling. I don't think Ahmed's good at selling, or at most things, to be honest. I think Ahmed might literally be the worst wrestler Vince has pushed seriously. That's a lot better than all the first sets you've seen. Oh, yeah. I had a friend who did stand-up at uni. I can't remember. I think he wasn't too bad, actually. More than mildly amusing, says Al. Oh, man. Thanks, Al. I know, let's have D'Lo joined in. This is how D'Lo debuts. And who makes a save but Flash? Funk? Come on. There we go. Apparently, I just allowed the term little bitch. He's a little bitch. Oh, man. Oh, okay, guys, the first... Okay, the only way I could see that a joke like that being funny is going, uh, oh yeah, guys, the first time doing my stanza pact, it's a lot like the first time I had sex. Now, had sex, that would work as a joke, maybe, but Christ. What, is disappointing lasts very long and you cry afterwards? Is that kind of the standard ending? That probably is the exact ending. I've heard 100 variations of that joke. Oh, man. Wow. Al, you might want to really think about what you just wrote. Because it sounds like a dog walked in on you, but it sounds like rather you're implying something else, Al, that you don't want. Flash, funk, you boogie. Flash her back. Oh, you lovely ladies. Flash will show you how to boogie down. Flash, funk, come on. Wow, see our Daredevil's stealing my sit-down comedy patter thief. Oh man, shame, shame. Oh man. All right, guys. I'm gonna like start streaming and acting like I'm a radio DJ. I'm gonna be like, all right, guys, coming up later on in the stream, we're gonna be having some shit. I was like, my brain just gave up, and I was like, name a musician, and I was like, oh, uh, fuck. Name a musician, and my brain's like, I don't know any musicians, man. I think Nathan Jones is a worse wrestler, but I mean that is too honest for the radio, to be honest. Oh, it's DJ Mild coming at you at 3 in the morning. Now it's a popular B-side by 70s band The Move, who are most well known for their song Flowers in the Rain, which of course attained a moderate level of popularity after it was featured on Top of the Pops, the very first song played. In fact, it was the very first song played on Radio 1, wasn't it? Oh shit, I've blown it. Cecil, can we tape it again, Cecil? What do you mean live, Cecil? Look, Cecil, I do this job. Shut up, Cecil. I'm talking. I do this job. That's our producer, Cecil. He's a right little bitch. He's a right little. Anyway. Oh man. Nothing like calling your boss a little bitch live on air. That's how you do. That's how you do good, man. Psycho Sid, unscripted Psycho Sid, the best Psycho Sid. Okay, controversial opinion time, chat. Is Sid, or is this kind of like a divisive discussion? Is Sid actually good at promos? Yes or no? I would argue yes, but not in the way he means to be good. I'd say Sid is to wrestling promos as Sid is to wrestling promos what The Room is to movies. The Room does not succeed in its goal as a movie, but does perfectly is a great movie, you know? Does is perfectly a great movie. Me brain am science good. Okay. No, don't script Sid. What are you doing, man? You can't script Sid. Why, Ahmed? Why? Why? Ask yourself why. Man, what a terrible character gimmick promo match. The lot. Let's put some pre-show matches on. Flash will show you how to boogie down. Flash. Funk. Come on. I don't think Sid's Neil Breen. Mind you, I could see Sid literally saying in a promo, "Who am I? What am I?" In that exact same tone of voice, and maybe he is the room of wrestlers. Oh god, I just thought about that. That's probably true. Oh man, Gangrel, copyright White Wolf Comics. Did I not sign Chemo? I thought I signed Chemo, but I apparently haven't. What did I want? Did I want a pre-show match? Let's have D'Lo win a match on the pre-show. I mean, yeah, to be fair, the squashed car promo is incredible. Him screaming, "Why me?" is incredible. You know how I like have a donation link set up that I don't think anyone's donated to outside the charity stream. For you guys that are wondering, if you ever donated 22, oh man, if you donate 22, it plays the entirety of the Sid car promo because it's the funniest thing in the world to me. Like the entire bit of like, "Where's my car? Space 22, 22, 22. Oh man, Goldberg." I think WCW Sid when he's just like let loose, basically. I love when he's talking about the no promo to me tops the half the brain. Because, like, that is just incredible. And then you've got, like, weird Kevin Nash dressed as Sid, who looks more like Kevin Nash dressed as Doug Dillinger. Oh, man. Oh, China. Don't treat me like a woman. Don't treat me like a man. Oh, God, fine. I don't think here's my claim to fame. Are you guys ready for my claim to wrestling fame? I was at the first ever 5-star wrestling show. The one in Edinburgh, before they tried to make it a company. It was bad. I mean, the matches themselves weren't too bad. But you know what was really bad? Just, like, so many things, man. I feel like, I don't think Anvil's crazy. I feel like I'm going to make his gimmick just the Anvil. He's the Anvil. Jim the Anvil. Did you know Stu Hart actually paid for Jim the Anvil to enter a contest? That's where the nickname comes from. From an anvil throwing contest that he won. I was just like, why is an anvil throwing contest just going on? You know, on the DL. You know, like, hey guys, don't keep this under your shirt. But there's a why? Oh my god, that's what I could watch. I could watch. Oh no, who's not in the ring? It's Jim Duggan. Who's in the ring? Jim Duggan. Jim Knight. Duggan. Oh man, imagine Duggan was who. That would have been amazing. Ooh, that is a terrifying mental image. Well, my claim to fame is I saw a WWE champion wrestle in a local crappy little swimming center. And that little boy, that little wrestler that nobody loved, grew up to be Drew McIntyre. And now you know the rest of the story. And all the kids are like, oh. John Morrison versus Ricochet. I think that was good. I think there was like 3 or 4 like okay matches, you know. But who's in the ring right now? Yes. But who's his opponent? Yes. But what's his opponent's name? Who? The man who's in the ring. That's right. But who's in the ring? I'm asking you. Well, why don't you tell me who's in the ring? That that might be one of the things I do in the charity stream is do like a Who match and like do the Who's on first bit the entire match with someone else, rope someone else in to do it to be the Costello to my Abbott. Wait, which one's which again? Is Abbott the one who knows? Hey Abbott, if you're going to be coaching the team, okay, so Costello is the one who doesn't know who the players are on the team. You know who's on first. Yes. Every dollar. Third base. I mean, who is on first? I actually quite like Chris Hamrick as an enhancement talent. Like, pretty decent little enhancement of a guy. Oh, that's the wrong one. Just look at me. Ain't I sad to see? That's Rhonda Singh's new gimmick. She's wait, what was Rob Conway's name for his like I'm sexy gimmick? Was he like what was his like name for that character? Oh, that's actually quite a cool claim to fame, CR Daredevil. I would love to have gone a Shimmer. Like, it's wild how good the women's indie scene is in that, like, just like early noughties. Like, super stacked. And then, of course, it's gone downhill. There's no good female wrestlers nowadays, obviously. That's a Latin Lover. Latin Lover versus Jimmy Del Rey. You know what, that actually is so stupid I'm going to put it on the pre-show. That works perfectly. Jimmy Del Rey wins. I never eat marijuana. It's sports. It's sports education. Oh, I've already pre-booked that match rather than just moving the regular booking. So remove this. How do I remove stuff again? Oh, there it is. No, I don't want that. I want to remove this. Flash, funk, come on. Ooh. I have merch from a company that doesn't exist anymore. That's also a mask that I hate the company now, and I don't want to talk about it. So why did I bring it up? Shut up, me, you idiot. I don't have any really cool claim to fames, really. I really want to go to Japan. Like, all I need is money and friends and all of that other stuff. But once I've got that, I'm set, you know? All I need is someone to go with me, and I'll be set, and also the money, and also, you know, the world not to be completely ruined at the moment. No politics, please. Ahmed Johnson wins. Interference by other people. You saw World Wrestling All Stars live twice. Oh my god! Did the loudest and rowdiest World Wrestling All Star fans, did they get to go backstage after the show? Wild Brawl. Man, where's Wild Brawl gone? No, I want interference by the Nation of Domination. Ahmed Johnson. Why, Ahmed? Why? You're dragging your girlfriend to one. Wow, look at Mr. Al with a girlfriend. Sounds very suspicious. How come we've never heard of this girlfriend before? Even before you directly mentioned me. Mentioned her to me before. I have completely forgotten. I've completely forgotten. Oh yeah, Farouk and Crush. I got so distracted thinking about how Big Friendly Al won't fly me out to Japan like a normal person. Just buy a plane ticket, Al. God, man, it's like a fake friend. That's a joke, by the way. Don't ever think that. God, imagine that wasn't a joke. I would be a horrible person. Due to major issues. You're a major issue. Oh, okay. I need a storytelling match. Bad guy out. Oh, no one knows what it's like to be the bad man. To be the sad man. Burn blue eyes. I'm trying to work out who the biggest name I've seen wrestle live is, but I keep forgetting I've been to a WWE show, and that kind of ruins that game. Oh, once you've been to a WWE show, it's like, oh, that person or people that wrestle for WWE. I just think like I must have seen someone random on a show. Oh yeah, I'll not again. I mean, she's gonna cut the feed. That's her power. People don't know this, but Manami Toyota's actually got a lot of power. She's got a lot of pull in Twitch. Okay, so that's over 70. This is over 70. That probably won't be over 70. Hands off my lady is over 70. My lady. That's over 70. I wonder, I might actually book Pillman jumping Roberts backstage. Oh, I saw Kenny Omega when he was the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. That's kind of cool. He had the belt and everything. It was sweet, man. I was like, that was cool. That's quite a good one, Yero. I have that with Drew. I like, we're being in Scotland, you know, I had them like, I mean, I also saw like Paige when she was like pre-WWE, when she's like 14, wrestling horrible members of extended families. No, cough cough, no, say no more. That is genuinely really sick, Yero. That's really cool. Al is a big Andre boy. So I don't know what to call this storyline yet. I always find it weird that Paige is older than me. Like, she's never looked older than me, but she's like, I think she's like a year older than me. Give me a second. I need to check that. Al likes big men, but that's enough about his dating preferences. Yeah, like, Paige is like nearly a full year older than me. I always find that weird. I always think like she's younger than me for some reason. Probably because, you know. Okay, let's beat down backstage. Pill Man beats up Snake Man. But no, that's not Brian Pillman. Oh, I was at like a show for a company which shall not be named, and I had people walk out of me when the wrestler Lionheart beat RVD. You know, when the local talent went over RVD, they walked out in the huff, and I was like, what did you think was gonna happen? I was like, of course they're gonna their guys would go over, you dafties. That can slot in somewhere on the card. Maybe just here. In fact, no, here, because then we cut backstage to Roberts getting beaten down by Pillman. Oh man, seeing Nikki Cross live is one of my favorite wrestling moments She was so great. It's oh, you were at Sold Out 97? Oh, I'm so sorry, CR Daredevil. That's a terrible show. Oh man, did you enjoy watching Eric Bischoff make out with a bunch of old like ladies on motorcycles? I mean, it is cool. Don't get me wrong, but also it's not a good show. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to have to tell you, it wasn't good. Stop ba ba da ba dee do 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 ba da ba da da ba dee ba ba da ba ba da ba da ba da 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 about the banana. I would probably go. Honestly, with certain things that have happened, a lot of wrestling is sort of just my interest in wrestling's been killed. That's why I hardly do modern stuff now. I'm just like, go back to the good old days. Go, take me back to 2002. Oh, take me to 2002. I can't remember the song well enough to continue the words of that song. Ooh, corporate sellout boy. I won a competition to get box tickets to an MMA show held in like a theater, like a stage theater. It was weird. I liked it. My favorite was there was a guy from my hometown who was in the main event, and like this is obviously in my hometown, so it was like his hometown, and like everyone else, proceeded the normal way you would in MMA, cautiously, approach each other. And he just ran at the guy and punched him in the face repeatedly. Just like straight up ran. It was like, like ran and like, like basically how my strategy if I ever had an MMA fight. He just ran and punched the guy until he won. It was sick. It was really funny. It was just like, it's just like I just like swing my arms until the other person is dead, and then I'll have won. That's awesome. I wish Undertaker had done cameo in Scooby-Doo. Oh man, if I was like super rich, right? The only what I would have done if I was super rich, I would have paid the Undertaker $1,000 to promote my YouTube channel because that would be unbelievably funny to me. Is have like the Undertaker going, "You're watching Madly Amusing. Smash that bell icon." Oh man. Oh man. This is why I couldn't be like if I was like, one of those people that was like super successful streamer, I think I would kinda hate it, to be honest. Ignore that. Okay, opening segment 78 for Sid being like, I crippled Shawn Michaels, he's never gonna wrestle again. I mean, wait, how much do cameos cost? Do you think I should pay a wrestler to, like, promote my channel as my intro? That's not cringe. That's not, like, cringe at all, as much as I hate the term cringe. Okay, what wrestlers are on here? Who's cheap is the real question. Who is cheap? Oh god, let's get a creator. I don't know who one of these people is, right? But there's one of these people who appears to be... So this is like cameo, right? I know who some of these people are. Who... Right, one of these guys, I've got to like scroll along to him by expanding the window. Right, this guy here. I don't know who he is, but why is he cosplaying as... Wait a minute. Yeah, why is this guy cosplaying as Gedo? Like that guy's cosplaying as Gedo, right? I don't know who that is. He's probably a horrible person. Oh wow, you can for $93.75 I could get Danny Sexbang from Game Grumps to introduce my YouTube channel. They could be like, that's awesome. God, do you think I should? I mean, I'd love to be like famous enough that I could do that. I'd be like, I would charge like, what's the minimum you can charge? I want to be the cheapest person on Cameo. I'd be like, that's awesome. Oh, there's that Jesus guy. One of these is a dog. Oh man, DDP? Hell yeah. Why would you want Carol Baskin from Tiger King? Sorry, I've been completely distracted, but why would you want the lady out of Tiger King to be your intro, like your thing? I mean, I know she's just doing it to get any money she can, you know? But I wouldn't do that. I mean, obviously I would like, you know... Obviously I'm gonna get my favourite... well, actually, Kane Hodder, the guy who played Jason Voorhees in The Good Friday the 13th, that'd be kind of cool. If I won the lottery, I wouldn't start my own wrestling company, but I'd probably invest a bit more in my Twitch stuff. That's probably what I would do. How depressing. Oh, I could be the lead booker. Oh, hell yeah. Brother, let me tell you, you gotta book my best friend to win the world title. His name? Sorry, I've gone completely off the rails, chat. I need to put away Cameo before before I go and order something. Anyway. Ahmed Johnson has a subpar match with the Sultan with a Pearl River Plunge. We have Ahmed gets attacked by the Nation mid-match. Following that, Flash Funk, come on, makes the save from Ahmed getting assaulted by... Oh god, that's a bad sign. Jeff Jarrett's champ. Oh yeah, baby. We get Bob Backlund. Brooklyn Brawler is not a good road agent. Okay, just gonna edit that while I remember. So we can just use him as an enhancement boy. Where is he? Actually, I could do an angle with Brooklyn Brawler to introduce him back. Monsoon Tail City will be accompanied by security at all times. 69. Nice. Steve Austin, what? He cuts a promo, what? And he says, what? That I'm going to win the Royal Rumble, what? If you're not down with that, give Stone Cold a hell yeah. And then everyone says hell yeah because he's still a heel at this point. What? And let's just put over the fact we'll be seeing Flash Funk and Ahmed Johnson versus Crushin' Farouk only at the WWF Royal Rumble. Contact your pay-per-view provider to see the match of the year. So that's Ahmed Johnson. And Flash Funk, come on, against Crush and Farouk. Flash Funk, you boogie. Bam, bam, bam. Flash your back. All your lovely ladies. Anyway. Flash. I know all the words to the Flash Funk theme. Don't judge. Following Flash Funk, come on. We have Owen and Bulldog. Oh, are we not gonna have enough? I mean, I never ordered a pay-per-view in my life. Well, I used to just follow along on TV. I couldn't afford pay-per-views. And then I would get the WWF magazine, which would inevitably always be about 2 months behind, and be reading about the pay-per-view that happened 2 months ago, and be like, oh, so that's what happened. Like, looking at the pictures, like, I remember distinctly getting the one, the issue that had the Royal Rumble in 2002, and it had this cool, like, double fold-out page thing. So it was like... You know, it was like the 2 pages and then that folded out to be 4 pages and it had all the folk in the Rumble. And I remember seeing Mr. Perfect was in it. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I love Mr. Perfect. And then I was super disappointed because they did fuck all with Mr. Perfect. Oh, yeah, to be fair, a lot of people have had that. I think there was basically one guy who everyone's friend or dad or something knew. I don't think I've even ordered an iPay-per-view. I've only ever signed up for the, like, an on-demand service. Pillman. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. The Undertaker says he can win the Royal Rumble, and he goes, "That's awesome." Really, only 69 for a Taker promo? Nice, but that's bad actually for Taker promo. I mean, Taker isn't actually as good as promos as you think. Oh yeah, Sid comes out for his entrance, surrounded by security. Guards and that. I think the reason I don't like pay-per-views is I don't like paying for something that I'll only get to use once. I think that's part of it as well. And like I said, I've never bought them in the past, so I don't. Basically, guys, to be real for a moment, your boy isn't a super wealthy guy. Like to be real, I'm very working class, and I ain't spent money on something I can only use once. I can't afford to spend money on things I can only use once. In a decent match, Psycho Sid defeated Savio Vega with a powerbomb as your main, and then the security guard, and then super kick straight to the face, and down goes Psycho Sid, and everyone's like, oh, and then he unmasks it at Shawn Michaels, and he takes the outfit off, lads. Oh. And then it's Shawn Michaels underneath. Oh, damn, still lost popularity in 5 regions, up in 29. That's good, though. Don't have enough interesting storylines going on, sad face. Up in 1 Canadian, 3 British, and 1 Oceanic region if we'd had a bigger audience share. I'm pretty pleased with that, though. So wait, if you buy like an iPay-per-view, can you re-watch it? That's the other thing as well. I don't have anyone to watch wrestling shows with, so... Oh, yes. Hakushi. Okay, how do you think we did in the Monday Night War? Okay, Nitro. Nitro got an 84 in-ring rating for a main event of Hogan versus the Giant in a tables match for the World Heavyweight title. Yep, that seems normal. And Eddie Guerrero against Dean Malenko for the US title. Oh, thank you, Al. That's very considerate. That was... They got a 1.35 on TNT. Meanwhile, Raw, the best show... Oh, look at that. 2.51. Get on our levels, you bitch. If you think that Eric Bischoff and the WCW suck, give me a hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was me in the crowd yelling hell yeah at Austin. I think that'll be the last episode I do tonight because I'm very tired. Bye people on YouTube. Bye YouTube people. Bye.